Yo. Oh. Whoops, I'm at a gate. Alright, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. What's up, everyone? What's up, King, Kevo, Drew, Flo, James, Z, Leandro. What's up, Jack? Kip and Cucumbers. Cucumber Captains. I mean, honestly, that might be a better name than Couch Captains anyway. What's up, Tony? Svi? Campbell? All right, here's the airport. This is where I left off last time. SBCT. Sierra Bravo Charlie Tango. Updates about the fire. It is still burning, and we have not had to evacuate. Next patch? Nope. I have no idea. Did another Pilot's Life flight? You like it better than the Crazy Career mode? Yeah, Pilot's Life is great. It's really focused on the airliner, like moving up from one airline to the next. It's great. It's a good time. Yeah, the planes just got called back for the night according to this app that I have, so looks like they're done because it's dark now. They are done dumping on the fires, so now it's up to all the ground crews to handle it throughout the night. It's pretty crazy. The winds are supposed to die down by morning though, so that should help a lot. Yeah, there's like are there 5 now? There are at least 4 fires going now. Yeah, we're lucky we didn't have to evacuate. But you know, it's a possibility still, so we're just, you know, we're not going to pretend like we're in the total clear. It was fun. We just were masked up all day indoors. I had like the fans going, air purifiers going, mask on, because it was just in our eyes. Like, yeah, it's just even indoors, kind of crappy, but it's getting better. Getting better as time goes on. I need to pick a mission here. I saw was it this one? This one is 2 different drop-offs, but they're both right near each other. This one's a size 1 and this one's a size 4, which could be fun. I think I'll just start with this one. I need to get faster. I think that's the main thing. If I... Tony, thanks for the 2 months, dude. Much appreciated, man. Enjoy your gaming. Oh, is that a task chair? You're on the task chair now. Congratulations. Very nice upgrade. I bet it's like a sandstorm in Phoenix. The sand ends up everywhere. Yeah, there's ash raining down outside. Yeah, there's just ash falling from the sky kind of thing, which I've experienced before in different cities and different fires. Yeah, it's pretty intense. All right, I gotta see how fast I can do this, because I'm realizing like all the time's based on real time. So if I linger for 20 minutes, 10 or 20 minutes, I'm just kind of wasting the wear and tear on the plane. And it's got a per hour wear and tear. I think, is it like 1% an hour? I can check the like economic details. And there's a little pop-up with all this information that isn't a pop-up, so you guys can't see it, but it says airframe repair costs. Every 1% is 7,000 credits, and every hour contributes 0.12%. So, you know, every 9 hours or so, 8 or 9 hours or something is going to give me almost 8,000 in repair costs for the airframe and 2,000 for the engine. But I don't own this, so I'm just looking at the lease stuff. Anyway, we'll Like, I don't own it, so I'll just get rid of it before the repair cost, I guess. Felt like I was losing a lot of money doing the rental though, so I didn't want to keep doing the rental. Yeah, that's the flight and engine time. So the lease, like I paid for 3 weeks in advance for the lease. I had to pay 30,000, whatever. What's up, Pete? Thanks, dude. Yeah, we are safe right now, so we can relax a little bit. That doesn't mean the power isn't going to go out, but we'll see. It didn't go out, thankfully. We just had some surges. But overall it's been okay. All right, prepare the flight. So I got 2 airports to go to. I think to start, I'm just going to use the in-game EFB and just, you know, just skip the, maybe skip the sim brief. Actually, sim brief is still really nice to use. Maybe I'll do the sim brief, but not do the Beyond ATC, and because they're going to tell me the wrong runways and stuff since I'm not on live time. All right, we got all passengers, and the first airport, SD-2N, is closer. Hopefully I have enough fuel. Oh, I only have 27. I can only add 186 pounds of fuel. So this will be interesting. As long as I can get to the first airport, we'll be okay. It says I need 1,200 pounds of fuel. Oh, okay. I'm good. We still have 11 pounds available. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you, SimBrief. All right, validate fuel and payload. And I'll pull the time back. I don't think you can go forward with the time. I assume it'll mess things up in the sim. Unless... Now, because if I go forward, do you guys think I'll get the real weather, but not the real time? I don't think it's going to move the date forward. Let me see what it does if I say 8 hours ahead from now. It says it'll set the time to 7:43. That must be local time. So 9:43 Zulu time, which should be around 10 a.m. on the 9th. But I'm guessing it's not going to change the date. Date auto set. Oh, it did change it to the 9th. Is it possible I'm going to get live time doing it this way through OnAir? So real time is off. I'm on the 9th at 9:43 UTC. Let me import it, and then we'll see what METARs we get. Oh, what's up, puppy? Yeah, we're safe right now. So far, so good. Do fire missions in LA. If I could earn money doing it. Okay, import the route. I'll have to re-import it into SimBrief. Or into the G3000. It's freezing the sim. Oh my god, is it crashing the sim? Really? 15 minutes in? 10 minutes in? I think it's crashing the sim. It's totally frozen. Yep.
Local link between your simulator and the OnAir client failed.
Thanks, SimBrief. Oh, man. All right, restarting the sim. I guess if you try to import without having the battery on, it just crashes. SimBrief doesn't recognize any airports. Wait, really? It matters which airports you're picking. SimBrief doesn't have every airport, especially small ones. Yeah, fires on the west coast, snow and ice on the east coast. Yeah. Yeah, having no rain this year really messed it up here. Posts about 2 sticks being better than 4 sticks of RAM. Yes. Yeah, it's like trying to juggle four balls instead of 2 balls. The fewer, the better. The fewer, the easier it is, because it's only transferring to 2 different chips instead of 4 different chips. It's using less less bandwidth or whatever. The fewer sticks you have, the better. That's why you should buy in pairs. No, I'm pretty sure 2 sticks is better. 4 sticks means it has to use 4 pieces of hardware instead of 2. One is best. Is this like another thing where there's like evidence both ways so nobody knows? This one article says more RAM sticks provide higher capacity, but fewer sticks can offer faster speeds and increased stability. Ooh, there's an article saying debunking the myth. When was this article written? 2023, okay. Dispelling the myth. Is 4 sticks of RAM slower than 2? Having 4 sticks is not inherently slower than having 2. The myth that more RAM sticks results in reduced performance stems from an incomplete understanding of how memory module works. Blah, blah, blah. The real performance between 2 and 4 sticks is negligible in most real-world scenarios. Benchmarks have consistently shown that the impact, if any, is minimal in only certain memory-intensive tasks like video editing and 3D rendering. I wonder about gaming, though. Was this written by AI, though? That's the problem. What do the pros say? This Reddit thread says desktop CPUs only support dual channel mode. That means 2 DIMMs, and if each is double-sided, like a dual rank, you get another small 5% performance bump because it allows the same time rate per watt per channel. Using 2x dual rank DIMMs caps out CPU memory controllers. High-end boards only have 2 extreme good daisy chain traces. Skip the other 2 worst DIMM slots. They won't help for performance or overclocking. I don't know. What's up, Delta? 9900X3D, yeah. 9950. I'll probably go for. I just want the big boy. If you delete Navigraph and SimBrief, will the performance of the EFB improve? I don't think I've noticed the performance being better or worse, mattering which one I'm using. It just like clicking through it has to load the next one. Okay, let's try this again. That took 25 minutes to load up. SBCT, is that where I'm at? SBCT again. Hopefully I don't crash again. All right, so I guess I made the mistake of hitting import before turning on the battery. Has it been loading slowly? Oh, yeah. It matters. It's just like Flight Sim 2020. It matters how much stuff you have installed. The more stuff you have, the longer it will take. So if you got a ton of stuff from the marketplace activated like I do, you got FSLTL installed, or your internet is slow, or their bandwidth is slow on the Microsoft side, like... I don't know if they said that it would load more quickly. I don't know. I forget. What's up, Lith? So far, we haven't done anything yet because I crashed trying to use the EFB. All right, let me try it again. So I just need to, I mean, it must just be a bug. If you try to hit the import button on the EFB before you turn the batteries on, I guess it'll crash because it's trying to import it into the avionics, not just the flight planner app. So that's where I went wrong, I think. All right, start the tracking. So I'll get it booted up first.
Wrong date and time in simulator.
Why did the date and time just change?
Date and time manually in your simulator.
What? That was weird. Uh, 9:44 due. Okay. Think we're tracking now. Let's try this again. All right, there's the whine of the fuel pump. Initialize the fuel. Now we'll try the flight plan import. It's crashing again. Oh my God, it's crashing again. What is wrong with SimBrief? I changed nothing since yesterday. Is it is it the airport I'm flying to? Oh my God, I can't believe it's crashing it twice in a row. All right, well,
local link between your simulator and
I don't recommend using the SimBrief EFB, I guess. I'm gonna uninstall it so I don't use it anymore. Remove SimBrief EFB app. I'm just gonna remove all the Navigraph stuff. Maybe okay, I'll leave the plugin because that one usually works. Just not the EFB app. Man. Yours has been crashing too and not recognizing airports. Yeah, it's consistent, yeah. I mean, SimBrief is nice. You don't have to use it. I don't mind programming the flight plans in manually, but yeah, if you want better flight plans and you want fuel planning and all that, then SimBrief is amazing. I mean, it's free. Just go sign up, make your account, and it's pretty nice. What's up, Jeremy? Thanks, dude. Oh no, it's all good, man. Thanks appreciate you asking. Yeah, things are fine. We're safe right now. Things seem to be getting a little bit better. It's hard to tell until the air is getting a little bit better, so that's good. Yeah, I hate that you can't use it without SimBrief. Well, if they do VFR, VFR should work without a flight plan. You should. I mean, we'll see what they do with the LLM that we're supposed to be able to access this month. But ideally, you can just call up the tower and request a VFR departure. The sky is not the limit. Yeah, there's an actual VIP mission right there, right? The guy walking out with a security guard instead of private charter. Are they getting oh, have I used little nav map? Yeah. Yeah, little nav map has an EFB app as well now that somebody made. It's kind of cool as a moving map. I don't really use it that much. It's almost like too complicated with all the windows and sidebars, and the UI is so busy But I think if I didn't use Navigraph, I would probably try a little nav map out more. I mean, it's a free option. And it's kind of nice on the EFB if you want a different moving map, like cities, like a city map, road map, that kind of thing. Something to see waypoint, like landmarks and stuff more easily. Most of the default maps don't show you that stuff. What's up, Dorian? Reading something earlier about NVIDIA latency settings and load times taking longer. Oh, like the control panel low latency mode or something like that? Is that what it is? Sky for Sim? Yeah, Sky for Sim's alright too. It just, I don't like installing apps that are like a Swiss, like a Swiss Army knife, and I use like one thing from it sometimes. I'd rather just not have the app, I guess. I don't need every app to do everything, so it's like when it can do like 100 things, I'm like, eh. Especially when I already have Navigraph. Oh, low latency mode causes longer loading times. That's off by default. I'm looking at the NVIDIA control panel right now, and low latency mode off is the default setting. Grateful for the ILS videos when flying earlier today into IMC. Nice. Yeah, it'll be even nicer when they fix the bug with the VisionJet disconnecting autopilot at 400 feet. Once they fix that, it'll be even nicer because you can really go down to minimums. But yeah, you just have to hand flight at the end. All right, we're back. All right, I uninstalled. I still have the SimBrief plugin, or the Navigraph plugin for the G3000. Oh, I know why it's crashing. I didn't pick the right livery. You can't use the default livery. Actually, aren't I supposed to have family seating? That shouldn't matter. All right, we're gonna go Alpine White. Did the blue one, I think, last time, and it was pretty awesome. You saw the VIP missions are back. The private charter are back, right? Not the VIP charter. But yeah, they really need to change that icon because it's confusing to talk about them. All right, I'll try a gate this time too. Would I plan on getting one of the 50 series cards? Yeah, the 5090. I will go all out if I can. I mean, for the sake of the stream, like the stream, if I can run it, I want it to look as good as it can on the stream. So if I can do ultra settings all the time, for like everything all the time, like that'd be awesome. I would also like to be able to like record the streams while I'm streaming without, I can do it now. I just don't like the idea of it because I don't like the game struggles already enough. Yeah, it's $2,000. Yeah. So yeah, I just want my PC to be as powerful as it can be for streaming and recording, really. I would love to do 4K streams like every time because there's people that like watching on their TV or watching replays, and that would be really nice to have that like double the quality. And I could do that now as well. I feel like it'd be better with how intense this game is to have a new card and like have the best I can get, you know, before I do that kind of thing. The delay with 4K streaming is so annoying though. Okay, I need to set it to 944. Let's try again. Third time is Le Charme, 944. Okay, 944 is set. Engine started. Wait, didn't I just set 944? Oh, on the 9th. There we go. I mean, if the weather changes, that might be a good sign. Did you see the walls just load in? What's up, Ben? Yeah, we're safe. Thanks for asking, dude. The air is very crappy, but it's getting a little better. We've been running the fans and air purifiers all day and wearing masks inside because it's just that bad. Oh, that's the 10th Bork. Thanks for the reports. Much appreciated. Every time there's a Bork, the dog's required to gift memberships. Fires spread to Hollywood Hills. It's pretty insane. There's like 4 of them. The puppy's good. She this morning, you could tell, like, as soon as we woke up and the air was crappy, she like crawled under the covers, which she rarely does. She was definitely hiding under the covers because she could smell it, and it was probably annoying her. But after a few hours, she was fine. Borks, they're barks. The puppy barking. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? I'm tracking. Oh, we're good. Oh no, I'm tracking. I better get started. All right, let's try this again. All right, initialize fuel, 186 gallons, accept, okay. Flight plan. Let's see if SimBrief works from here. Oh, again. Please don't crash. Okay. And SimBrief is off here, so is this correct? As long as it goes to the right spot, I'm fine with it. SBCT, SD-2N is the first stop. And then close to that airport is the next airport. This is a 2-leg mission. What is a Bork? It's the puppy barks. All right, 6 degrees, pitch up 50%. 50% trim. Or 50% flaps. Let's get the weather. 1015. Let's tune clearance, shall we? Oh, you can't even get IFR clearance. All right, we're gonna say that we're gonna depart to the south.
Curitiba ground couch tree 2 tree with Yankee request taxi for takeoff south departure.
All right, and these are not in. Let me copy the SimBrief flight plan. Do it from the website since I got rid of the app, the EFB app. So SBCT, and the arrival is SD2 November. Runway 11 and runway 34. SD2N. Wait, those runways are wrong. It says land on runway 34. I guess maybe that's runway 1 now? Okay, we don't have an arrival or departure procedure, so we don't need anything there. And then we have ground charts here.
Couch tree 2 tree acknowledge last transmission.
Facility charts. All right.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 15 using taxiway out.
Borks are measured on a scale of 0 to 100.
Couch tree 2 tree.
I see what you're doing there. That sounds confusing to use, though. I see what you're doing there, Campbell. And I appreciate it. All right, let's start taxiing. Let's go to runway 11. All right, so I'll use Toga this time because we don't have a departure procedure. Toga and auto throttle. And let's get the heading set to 11. What's up, Eric? I see you. This looks like a sidewalk over here. I'm gonna go this way. Hardware settings within the controls menu. Oh, yeah. Sensitivity levels, yeah. You have to go through all the axes and figure out which one it is. Unfortunately, it's annoying. How did I get started doing this? Like simming in general? Is this 1-1? This is a taxiway still. 1-1's right here. I mean, I started playing this sim like 4 years ago. And the first thing I did was try to learn the avionics and the autopilot. Things have been coming slowly after that point, but I don't know, I was motivated to learn it because I thought it was cool. Yeah, you just get used to it. I mean, I Googled absolutely everything I could think of, mainly. Google, YouTube, official manuals to the Garmin, boldmethod.com articles and videos and live streams, other, just any YouTube videos I could watch over the years. It's all kind of a blur now. He was born with a yoke in his hand. Don't ask about his mother. What did she look like? Ben, thank you for the super chat, dude. With no message. How ominous. Now I'm wondering what he's thinking when he sent it. Thanks a lot, dude. Live time? No, I'm in South America. It would be dark on live time, so you can pick whatever you want. I'm at, I don't know, I showed it a little while ago. I'm at 9:51 UTC. He wants to stay anonymous? I mean, I'm sure he's using a fake name. That's how you stay anonymous. Let's see, 26,000. We got 26,000 feet for the altitude. Just dial that in now. All right, 26,000. Let's go. Time is money. Probe heat. Probe heat on. All right, maximum engine volume. Rotate at 85. And we got takeoff, and we got takeoff auto thrust. Don't you dare tell me Kip on the ground isn't your real name. Yes, neither of those. Neither of those things. Gear up. All right, gear is up. There's the thunk. It's pitched down for 115 knots. Then we'll get the flaps up. 300 feet. All right, 150 knots, 400 feet. Flaps are up. We go. We're going. I'll see you guys there. All right, let's get autopilot on. Flight level change mode. And nav mode. Turn ourselves around to the right. Heading mode to bring us around onto course. We'll get the traffic map off. There we go. As usual. Kip's feet on the ground. Let's aviate. I'm so excited to aviate tonight. After trying to get glimpses of the tankers dropping fire retardant all over the fires. Do people know me in public? No way. Who do you think I am, Mr. Beast? No. What's up? Thanks again, Ben. Appreciate it, dude.
Stay safe, GTG.
Stay safe, will do. Thank you so much for the coffee money. I'm gonna need it in the morning. To look at fires in the distance again. Hoping they don't make their way this way. Thanks a lot, Ben. I appreciate it, dude. Refuses to wear flip-flops in public due to the fear of being recognized. I know those feet. Actually, I only model Crocs. So you wouldn't be able to recognize them unless I wore Crocs. Gonna need a... See, I won't accept any flight sim sponsorship, but if it was Crocs, anything unrelated to flying and flight simming, those are the sponsorships that should be gone for. Croc tan lines, they're just dots. Croc tan dots. The toe dots. Oh, so let's change back to the regular map. Oh, this is an hour and 41 minutes. Well, we aren't, obviously we're not all the way up yet, so we'll see. All right, FMS mode's active, getting onto course. Climb mode, auto throttle. And we're just going all the way up to 26,000. Could I transpose the skills I have in the sim to real life? Only if I don't faint, which would be likely. Probably not, no. I mean, I would be terrified to take off a real plane, especially for the first time. Like, I can't imagine the stress. If I'm just there pressing buttons on a Garmin that works exactly the same as the one in the sim, maybe. I have, I think the last time I flew with my girlfriend, she flies, I was like looking up some information in the backseat on ForeFlight one time. That's about it. That's all I've done. But that was a while back. Dude, Croc tan lines. I turned photogrammetry on for this, so I don't know if it'll make anything better. Could I fly the Vision Jet in real life? I mean, it would be awesome. I hope I would be able to with training, yeah. I think with training, assuming that I wasn't so stressed out or anxious about it that it impaired my ability to learn and fly. Yeah, I think I could do it, but you know, it's one of those things. Until you actually do it, you have no idea. So I'll never say I can fly a plane until I actually fly one. I have no idea. Leave that to the real pilots, of which I obviously am, and I'm just pretending that I'm not, very convincingly, proving it with every flight. What would the configuration look like in real life? It matters if, I guess it would matter if I had a tablet or not. Because if I had a tablet with ForeFlight on it, I would pay for the Jeppesen charts and use those. I could use the FAA charts. If I didn't have my own tablet and the G3000 had Jeppesen charts available through Garmin, then I would probably, it of course depends on the route. Like I would pull up Jeppesen charts in one of these for sure. I would probably do the, I think in real life, like I don't know how visible these are in real life, like how big they look to your eyes, mattering your seated position. Like if it looks similar to this and I could read it accurately, I'd probably set it up similarly to this, but I would pull charts up. I would do more split screens, I think. I'd probably do something like this and then split this one. And if I had the Navigraph plugin, then I would go over here and put the charts over here. Oh, I do have the plugin in. Whoops. So like departure. Like we don't have any charts for this airport we're going to though. But I think I would prioritize charts here. That's weird. Did it not load it? SBCT. No available charts. Why is it not taking SBCT? keeps changing it. But yeah, I would put the chart over here. Like right now, since I don't have an arrival, I would get the approach ready if there was one. Otherwise, I'd have the ground chart ready. Just as a constant reminder of the airport layout and the elevation and the frequencies as we get closer. And then yeah, I would probably leave something like this up. Probably pretty similar to this. If I'm using VNav though, then I might full screen this. I don't know, I think I would do it similarly to how I do it in the sim. If I didn't have a tablet on the side though, I would take advantage of the built-in charts feature to pull them up here. The map over here is also nice, but I'm just worried that like it's a little redundant, right? We have our current waypoint right here, distance and time. And we can see right here, like I could even turn on the HSI map. I might try to get used to the HSI map if it looks good in real life. Instead of the inset map like this. So I could do the HSI map here. And then the charts here. So I get kind of the best of both worlds. I think that'd be nice. I'm sure you can afford a tablet, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm sure some people don't use ForeFlight. They just do it all here with the charts at least. They probably do all their route planning and stuff with ForeFlight though. And performance calculations and fuel calculations and gathering all the NOTAMs and SIGMETs and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I should try to do it this way. See how it goes. Wait, was there a Bork? I didn't hear a Bork. Is that a false report? Was there a Bork? Maybe my headphones protected me. Have my own custom livery? No, probably not. I don't know. It matters the money, I guess. I guess if I had the money for a Vision Jet, yeah, like you guys were saying, I could probably afford a tablet and a livery. Uh-oh, is Rich is he filing false reports? Admonish him. I thought it'd be funny to set a mod-only commands for false Bork. Or something like that. Or no, exclamation no Bork, and it would decrement it instead of incrementing it. Oh yeah, I'm getting the alerts now for the fire. It says on sunset. There's this app called Watch Duty that gives all the fire reports. Yeah, Hollywood Hills sunset fire, 10 acres so far. Oh man. How? Did an Ember fly that far? I mean, I guess it's... I don't know. Is that possible? That seems pretty far for an Ember to fly from the current fires. And it got set right off of a trail in that area. I'm just zooming in on the map. I mean, a lot of them are probably man-made anyway, like in terms of like somebody does something and accidentally starts a fire. Doesn't even realize it. Oh, the Bork command's on cooldown probably. So Rich's did end up counting, I guess. Yeah, some people want to watch the world burn, I guess so. Alright, we're still climbing, 18,000. I don't know what the transition altitude is, but we'll just do standard barrow. We could actually check here, facility chart. Oh my god, she's still going. Well, she has a puppy friend over, so she's extremely excited. Transition altitude 9,000, so yeah, anything over 9,000 here. I convince you ordered a left-hand stick. I mean, if you use the mouse with the right hand, I think the left-hand stick makes a lot of sense. I mean, you would still be using a yoke with your left hand. Generally, like you're going to put it in front of you. I guess you could use it with your right, but yeah, right hand for the mouse, dude. And you're more likely to be flying with the left stick if you're on the left seat anyway. Unless you're a tail dragger or a fighter jet pilot, those are often right-hand stick. What stick did you order? Did you get the Virpil? Did you get the Ursa Minor? If I was just starting and I'm just getting a stick, I think I'd get the Wind Wing because everybody says it's so good. And it's less than $100, so it's kind of insane. No, I'm at real-time speed. VKB? Nice. I haven't used the VKBs myself. I had a friend that owned them. He ended up upgrading to Virpil, though. But maybe he's just wanted slightly better. But yeah, I've heard great things about VKB and Wind Wing, but I haven't used either myself. I think if you're going from like any sub $100 stick to any VKB or Virpil, it's probably pretty crazy. No, I don't think they know how the fire started. Been fine with them for years, right in the mid-range. Yeah, I've never used them, so I don't know. I went from the Airbus side stick to the Virpil. I'm on a 4080 chick. Original, not the super. 4080 on a 4K monitor, but I'm using 80% render resolution, so it's in between 2 and 4K because the stream is only 2K, so a little bit of a balance. We're heading to another tiny airport in Brazil. It is... Oh, I didn't restart the Volanta, sorry. Wait, how did it not pull in the... The heck? Somehow it reset the flight plan. Oh, it can't find the airport, that's why. Ugh. Volanta. It's always something. Simbrief or Volanta. This is the destination airport. It's 2DSN. So, I don't really know anything about it. Other than there are no charts. Let's take a look at the runways. Alright. Got like a 4,000-ish foot runway. Grass runway. Sweet. Vision jet in the grass. Airport elevation's 1244. Simbrief seems to think runway 34 is the best idea, but there is no runway 34. There's a runway 1 and a 19er. But I'll load in 1 for now. Delete that en route waypoint. Yeah, she's going off tonight, sorry. And then I'm going to change the wind indicator to wind indicator number 3. So as we get closer, I can just see the preferred direction. I guess I know what it is. It's pretty much straight behind me, right? And a little to the left. So the winds are pretty much coming from over here. Or sorry, no, they're coming from where the arrowheads are not, right? So they're coming from up here. 20 knot headwind, 3 knot crosswind. So yeah, the opposite way of the arrows. So it'd be pretty much up here, like, 280 roughly. But I could go change that down here. Option 3 says they're coming from 277. What minimums? I didn't put any in because it's not an instrument approach, or it's not an instrument approach. I think if you wanted the reminder, you could put them in. Like, I could put in minimums at like 1,000 AGL for traffic pattern altitude. Like if I just want to take advantage of the feature, but yeah, if visibility is a problem, then I guess technically I would need to be flying an instrument approach to get out through the clouds beyond with ATC. We can just cheat in the sim and fly through the clouds anyway. Learned so much about the Vision Jets. Sweet. I learned a lot about it making them. All right, hour and 18. We're still climbing. Then we got 4,000 feet to go, 4,500 feet. Yeah, I'm not sure what to think about the NVIDIA stuff because it's just a lot of marketing speak you have to sift through. Like, they're going to be more powerful, but if you ignore all the AI frames, like, that's what we need to focus on is with no AI, no frame gen, no DLSS, how does it perform? And then maybe learn about the DLSS, and then on top of that, learn about the frame gen capabilities, but it generating fake frames doesn't mean it's running the game better. It just means it's pretending to run it better. So, in a game like Flight Sim, we don't really care. Other games, I think we would care a lot more. Like, we want low response time and render time. We don't want fake frames. Real frames are king. But I would like to run this. I would like to run Flight Sim with no frame gen. In 4K with no frame gen. That'd be awesome. LA County is under a boil water order tonight. Oh, I didn't hear that yet. Oh, there's a new... That Sunset Fire is causing new evacuations. Yeah, I should turn this on my tablet just to keep an eye on it. That's what I did yesterday. Is I had it on the side while we were flying, just so I can know if so I can quote Ralph Wiggum potentially. Just to keep an eye on it. If I start recognizing places they are showing on the news, then that might be a problem. I mean, not that I don't recognize the places they're showing already, but you know. What do I do if I need to evacuate? Well, obviously I'd end the stream and I would evacuate. I can't. I wouldn't stay here waiting for the fire to get to me. I'm gonna finish this OnAir Company route. Police like here, fire department here, trying to pull me out. You need to leave now, sir. I have to finish this flight or I won't earn my 9,000 OnAir Company credits. Let me finish. This is my life. I just pack up my computer. Yeah, that's... I should just have installed backpack straps on my computer. Just pick it up, throw it over my back. Got a little portable monitor in my pocket. I do have this little tiny USB monitor. I could potentially. But then wherever we were, if we were at some hotel or something, like there's no way I could stream on hotel Wi-Fi. Lose rep for evacuating, yeah. A big one. It's a standard ATX case. Or a standard mid tower. The fractal meshify. Just a standard mid tower. I had a mini ATX at one point, or is it ITX? I had a mini one like a long time ago, but it was nice, but man, anytime I had to do something in there, I hated trying to get my fingers in there to like to change out a component or something. It was just such a pain in the butt. I think they've improved a lot, but yeah, I just like having the extra space in there. I'm actually going to replace my I'm gonna replace. I'm already like preparing for the upgrade, so I only have a 750 watt PSU right now, so I ordered a 1,000 watt one. That should be there today. It might have gotten delivered. Is it delivered today? I don't think so. I should get it tomorrow. And then, oh no, I did get one today. And I also ordered, I'm going to get rid of my all-in-one cooler and just use a Thermal Right CPU cooler that just pops on top of the CPU. Just because like the all-in-one is just kind of overkill now, so I'm going to go air cooling. And then later I'll pop out the G-Force and put in the new one. Yeah, you don't need a big case, but isn't airflow slightly better with a big case? Bigger case equals more fans equals better airflow. But yeah, a friend of mine has a small case. A little small form factor one. He likes it. I don't want to deal with the complexity of having the tiny... Like, you're limited on which motherboards you can buy. Like, you're always limited. And I feel like you're always behind what can be bought. But, I don't know. It's probably changing a lot. Vertical mount? No, just a normal mount. It's in there sideways. Hanging for its dear life. Vertical mount GPUs are pretty cool, though. I like the idea. Quality fans, yeah. There might be better ones now, but I have like I have 5 Noctua fans in this thing from when I built the PC like 5 years ago. I got 140s? Two 140s in the front, and then 2 120s on the top with the radiator from the all-in-one, and then just one 120 on the back. But yeah, I mean, everything runs cool. Like my CPU is running at 67 right now. My GPU is at 63. 62. 67 and 62 right now. Only Noctua and Be Quiet. Yeah, they're great. I have no complaints. I probably need to dust my computer out though, especially after the fires, when the fires are gone. Because the air quality is just so nasty now. Alright, should we do some acceleration? Yeah, this is 2 hours and we're up. So let's do a 2x. Here comes the 2x sound. Beautiful. A little double speed. Two slot 5090, yeah. My buddy that has a small form factor has a 4090 in it, which is like, I think he said it's 3.5 slots. So he's pretty stoked. 5090 is going to be less space in that little case. Let me see which one was he telling me he got. I asked him about it recently. I don't know if I want one or not, but I don't know. Maybe. What's up, Sawyer? Yeah, we're still safe. Thanks for asking, man. We are. Let me bring up the case my buddy has. He knows like everything about building PCs, so he's just like, I can just ask him anything, and he just is always on top of everything. What did he get? The N2 grader. He got one of these N case ones. He got this one, I guess. It doesn't. Why doesn't it show the inside? Oh, there. So like, does this fit a regular? He went like all out, obviously. This is an expensive case. I mean, I think mine was like $80 or something. So this is like 3 times the price. But does this take a regular motherboard size? Could I just put my regular motherboard in here? Or would I have to buy buy a small form factor friendly motherboard. I'm guessing the latter. I don't know the dimensions on this. And then he told me that if I wanted a regular one, that I could get something like this, which is cheaper. These are weird because like I've never had the PSU be like just free floating like this. But yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Like I want to have a really powerful computer that's also like if I wasn't streaming and stuff, I would not care as much. And honestly, mine's running fine right now. It's not. I don't really have any complaints. I just want to not worry about it. And I also didn't. I don't know. I want to have the best video card for once. I went from like the 30. I went from the 2060 to the 3080 to the 4080. And I think it's time to get a 90 in my life for the first time. I didn't have it. You know, I didn't have the 2030 or 4090. MATX or micro, yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to replace everything, so I'd like to keep my motherboard. I'd like to just upgrade my GPU, PSU, and my CPU. Because I upgraded my motherboard like when I got the 9800 or 7800 X3D. Yeah, I don't mind. Like, I don't need the space either. I have it down on like a rolling platform, so it lifts it up off the ground here. And if it's under my desk, it's just down there under the desk, out of the way. It's pretty quiet, and it does good with the airflow. So, does Corsair have small ones? Maybe. It's good for Windows 11. I mean, I've been running Windows 11 since it came out. I don't think I've been having any more problems than anyone else. Are there still people just holding on to Windows 10? Is Windows 10 going to be like end of life at some point? A lot of unnecessary hate. I have had no problem with Windows 11. I mean, all you have to do is just like any Windows, you need to just get rid of a bunch of the default crap that it installs. Until someday we're all on like until someday we're all using like the absolute perfect Linux distribution and every game runs on Linux and all the software runs on Linux. Until that day when we can just download an image that's perfectly built for gaming and like open source and everybody praises it and says like this is the best non-malware, cruft, just garbage install. Like it's the perfect essentials for gaming. We'll just all install that, but is that ever going to happen? Who knows? No reason, just haven't updated. Yeah, I think I updated as soon as Windows 11 was out. I was like, oh, okay, update, and I'm good. It's pretty much the same. Like I don't notice a huge difference, so might as well run the newest software. But I'm the kind of person who will update everything the moment I can update it. Every time there's an update available for any hardware, firmware, software, my phone OS, anything like that, I always just I always update instantly. Because I wouldn't want to deprive myself of more stability and bug fixes and stuff like that. Discontinued sometime in 2025. Took way too long to use the centered start button. Oh, I mean, then just align it to the left. Go into taskbar and choose the left option. Problem solved. You just go to taskbar behavior, left. Never update anything until you have to. Yeah, the problem with that is that there may be so many performance improvements and bug fixes for everything that you're not getting them. And when you ever run into any problems, the solution probably would have been avoided if you just had the latest version. So, especially when it comes to firmware and stuff like that. Windows 8. Yeah, driver updates. Yeah, I check pretty regularly for driver updates. May happen with the way SteamOS is going. Yeah, I've seen a lot of praise recently for SteamOS from like some ordinary gamers. Mudahar loves it. But yeah, I would totally give it a try. Like, I would probably I'd wait until I was like building a new computer or something and then give it a try and see how it went. Or like take a weekend and install Linux. Like, I mean, we can't play Flight Sim on Linux though, right? Like, don't you have to use some kind of like Windows emulator solution kind of thing? Like, I don't even know. Oh yeah, the Legion Go off SteamOS. That's cool. Bronze? What does that mean? Yeah, I don't use Linux at all, so I have no idea. I probably used Linux like 78 years ago one time. So I'm a total Linux noob. Outside of like being a Mac user for a long time, and which is like OpenBSD or something. Wish you could play it on Linux. The hardware support's bad. Yeah. And maybe there'll be a day when we just have a Linux gaming distro and we all install it and everything works great. That would be awesome. Yeah, 70, or it was like, I think it was 90, 97, 98 years ago. I don't know, man. I lose track of time. I'm an elf in real life. We live long lives, very long time. 78 years ago, that was like yesterday, you know? There are Linux gaming distros. Well, I mean, apparently aren't ones good enough to replace Windows, though, or it's not possible to replace Windows yet. Yes, that's exactly it. Exactly the point, Ninja. Yes, you got it. What was flying like? XP? You're on Millennium Edition. I heard that's a good one. Top of descent 19 minutes, aka 9 minutes. 9.5 minutes. The Wright brothers. Stop trying to reveal my true identity. Yeah, HSI map's kind of weird to get used to. I'm so used to looking over here. Greasy finger marks on the touchscreen? Yeah. Yeah, right over here. It's a crazy amount of detail. You had Millennium Edition back in the day, had no issues. I moved to California on a horse and carriage. Holy, I'm watching the new fire. Hollywood Hills fire looks insane. There is no way. How did... Like... What? Somebody had to have set that, right? It's so far from the other fires. I don't know if you guys are watching show on stream. It might copyright me for showing someone else's stream, especially a news network. But just look up ABC7. I have it on my tablet on the side. Yeah, it's go to YouTube and just search ABC7. That's one I have it on. The holy crap. I think they had flight restrictions so much. We haven't been seeing much aerial coverage of the fires because of the restrictions. But I think those got lifted, so now we're getting helicopter shots of what's going on. I mean, I think I can tell that, like, I think my eyes are getting a little, like, dry and stingy feeling again, and I bet it's because of the new fire. Like, now there's suddenly even more smoke here. Before Vista, 95, 98, I think, then Vista, then Millennium, then XP. People are abandoning their cars. People have to... Yeah. I've seen that. I saw the videos of that, yeah. Because there was too much of a traffic jam, so they just had to leave their cars. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. What is the name of this airport? Maybe I can get the progress bar going. Because Valenta doesn't know. This is Erico Verissimo. No, it just doesn't have the airport, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a grass runway, yeah. This will be a fun one. What's up, Zoldrin? Yeah, the news reported they bulldozed. Yeah, I saw the video of them getting pushed by like a plow, like a bulldozer. Parachute, yeah, just get low and then pull the caps. You can't get that low though. I think it have to be, is it like 600 feet or something minimum? AGL. What is the Cirrus caps minimum altitude? Oh, 400, oh no, 920, 600 feet? Yeah, I thought it was 600 feet is when they say caps available. Wouldn't they need an oxygen tank in there? Yeah. Yeah, smaller planes like this generally have like, they have like an oxygen hookup somewhere. I don't know where the plug-in is. Like there are emergency masks here. But if you've ever watched YouTubers that fly like SR-22s and other planes that can go up into the flight levels, like small planes, they generally have like some sort of plug that they have there. I don't even know if it's in this. Like I think they look similar to this or something. And they plug into them and they have a tube going down for their oxygen mask. Yeah, sorry. This one, yeah, this one's pressurized, but in a smaller, like an SR-22 style one. But yeah, the VisionJet is pressurized. Yep. Yeah, I'm in California. I'm in LA. I can see the fires, but they are not close enough for us to have to go anywhere right now. We don't know how it's going to change. You can't predict it, so who knows? We might need to evacuate at some point. We don't know. The air was very annoying today. It's still kind of crappy right now. And now I guess there's a new fire. So yeah, it's yeah, not good. Saw a good video on caps. Yeah, the winds are dying down, yeah. A small rocket that pulls the parachute out and up. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know why I was looking around here. I guess these are... We have like, aren't these the emergency masks? Or is this for the cap system? I don't actually know. That might be part of the cap system. I don't actually know. Or it's emergency. They look like emergency face masks. Yeah, I'm safe for now, Sess. We're keeping an eye on it, of course. Yeah, the new fire looks horrible too. It's just crazy. Like the firefighters can't catch a break. Like with this new one, I think we're up to 5 fires now. There's one in the Hollywood Hills. They're calling it the Sunset Fire. Yeah, not good. Yeah, these are the emergency masks. Yeah, they look like them. Top of descent coming up soon. All right, 4:52. So I have 6 passengers on board. I need to drop 2 passengers at this first airport. And then I think I have 2 more passengers. Yeah, 4 executives are going here to SD-2N with a grass strip. And then after this, we have SBSM, Santa Maria. Did I have... Oh, I have used small airports. Maybe I should turn that off for the Vision Jet. That might be a better option for now. Yeah, so we're going to go drop them off here. And then this next airport looks like it's like 10 miles from this one. So it'll be a really short hop for the second leg down to here. It looks like a decent payday, so. What would they do if the Hollywood... Oh, the Hollywood sign? I mean, they just rebuild it. Your house last night was like a hurricane was passing by. You thought the fence in your kid's trampoline might take flight. Wait, are you in LA? Where are you at, McCoy? Does it light up at all? Does what light up? All right, top of descent. I'm going to go back to real time. There's the real time sound. All right, down to 2,200 feet, but I'll just go down to I'll just go down to 20. I'll do 25, I guess. $2,500 for pattern altitude. Hopefully, we'll just be able to see it. And let's keep an eye on the wind indicator. So let's get VNAV on. All right, VNAV, V altitude, path, and top of descent's coming up right here, and then runway 1. Does it light up? They have like floodlights that point at it. There's like lighting. Yeah, there's lighting to light the sign up, like underneath it or whatever. But it's like not like an LED sign or anything like that. If it did catch fire and burn down, maybe they'd replace it with some new tech or something. I don't know. But then it would be something else that could burn down in the future. I have no idea. Gamble on how many borks per stream. You can do that kind of stuff with a bot actually, or like polls. The bot does have like a gamble system you can use to earn like points, but I'd have to come up with like what the points can be used for and stuff like that. The Bork, yeah. The Bork has a cooldown. I think I put a 5-minute cooldown just so... I didn't think the dog would be barking more than once every 5 minutes. Yeah, there's like the loyalty database where the people earn points for the more they've chatted and stuff like that. Number 1 is Chase. But you can let people basically, actually I think you get points by just being in the chat, like watching, and then it counts that. Yeah, it counts how many hours you've watched or something. And then you can like spend your points. But it kind of turns into a lot of chat spam, which I don't really want. All right, 14 minutes until bottom of descent. Right-hand turn for runway 1. We're not going to have any weather here. The runway is 4,500 feet of grass. I guess we can take a look at the runway itself through the satellite images and just see what it looks like. Yeah, it's definitely grass. I mean, Hopefully this will be easy to see. It's a long runway. And we're not going to have any charts here. Yeah, so we got just a... Wait a minute, it says the runway is 1 and 1.9. But this doesn't look like a 1 and a 1.9, right? A 1 and a 1.9 would be going this way. Right? So, what are we looking at? 3-4. How did I get 1 and 1.9? SD to November. SD to November. Okay, it said runway 34 is the better one. So I guess I'm gonna... we're going direct to this already. So I'm just gonna switch to nav... switch to heading mode. And then I'm just going to use OBS to dial in 340 because this looks like the database is wrong. So let's put in 340 instead. And then I'm going to turn to the left a little bit. Yeah, 3-4 versus 0-1. It's 1-6 and 3-4. 0-1 would be up this direction. That's interesting. What's up, Torsten? Is 1.9 for the other airport? Yeah, ST2, and this has 1 and 1.9. This one has multiple runways that aren't any of those. Like we departed on run 1 on 1-1. I don't know, that's weird. It's just the database is wrong, maybe? And we'll see what it looks like when we get down there. We'll just keep our vertical speed going. I can see the banana, so I'm going to descend a little faster, maybe even a little faster than that. And then I'll turn right, or turn left a couple degrees. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Kip coin. It would definitely have to be like couch pennies or something. Couch change. How much couch change did you find? Yeah, it's too bad YouTube doesn't invest that much in their live streaming. Like features, it seems to take forever for them to add anything. Where Twitch has like all of those cool like interactive things you can use. I don't know, Twitch always has more stuff. But man, the video quality is bad on Twitch. So we started, I claimed the Couch Captain's virtual airline over here. Actually, if I click virtual airline, is it gonna... Yeah, so I transferred Couch Captains from my old account that I had for a while ago to this one. And it's gonna take some time to figure it out, but I started building some FBOs. Oh, I have to go to the other interface. But yeah, if you guys have an OnAir Company and you want to try to participate in a VA, it's pretty advanced. Oh my god, the dog is insane tonight. Sorry about all the borks. You couldn't find any coins, you found the remote. That's more important anyway, honestly. It's worth more. Especially if it's to a 1999 720p Toshiba DLP. Do you know what I'm saying? Controlled burns? I don't know too much about like the forestry management and stuff. And, you know, I don't really know. I just assume that the professionals are handling it. You know, just like if my job, if I had to do something, people would assume that I was handling it as I know how to, if they didn't know anything about it themselves. So yeah, I don't really know the details. I mean, I just know when the fire happens that they're that I see them out there fighting it, and I can watch Flight Radar 24 and have that on all day and see them bringing all the like super scoopers and stuff out. Yeah, I don't know really anything about like forest management and wildfire prevention and all that stuff. Live weather? I don't know that it will or not. I mean, you're not going to see the fires because there's no live fire information. The UI for OnAir requires a PhD. Yeah. Once you get used to it, it's not bad, but none of the career modes have great UIs. I mean, the Microsoft one is actually like the best. And there was one called, it was by Parallel 42, Sky Park. And it ran in a tablet that looks kind of like this. And it was really easy to use, but it was also really basic. So, yeah, in terms of managing it, so far, Microsoft's is the best. Because you just go to the map and find the mission, but they also don't have a lot of missions, so maybe they'll improve it later to have a lot more, but it works for what it is right now. Yeah, OnAir has a learning curve. I feel like even Neofly has a decent learning curve. I mean, I was super confused. The Neofly UI, they really love to not just write the words places. They would rather put icons everywhere. You have no idea what it is until you point at it and look at a tooltip. Yeah, Parallel 42 is great. Yeah, I can't wait for SimFX and Flow. And there is a wildfires add-on, a live fire, like world database for fires, live wildfires, and it will spawn the fires like wherever they are. That'll be a cool one to have again. I had it in the 2020 marketplace, so hopefully that'll be updated for 24. I think there was only like 1 or 2 flights where I saw a wildfire randomly, but it was so cool when it happened because I just see like smoke in the distance, be like, wait, is that a wildfire? Holy crap. You just see it out there and see the smoke coming up. It was pretty awesome. I'm a fan. All right, 10,000 feet. And we are still 23 miles out, 5 minutes out. Turn left a little bit more. I should probably do direct. I'm doing direct on the straight waypoint. Actually, that might not be as good as I should do direct to here. And then set the course to 340. There we go. That should be a little more accurate. I'm so used to looking on the right screen for the map. So the HSI map always weirds me out. I feel like I like the inset map because then I can just focus on the needles here. Any new updates? Not since the... they haven't done a client-side patch since the 20th of December, before the holidays. They did a... they did a patch, was that 2 days ago, on the back end to fix the missing private charter missions and the missing firefighting missions in career mode. That's it so far. That almost looks like a fire right out there, but it's not. It's just a little cloud. It does look like a fire, doesn't it? We're just getting closer to it. It's a little tiny cloud. All right, 6,000 feet. I'm gonna go to manual speed and slow us down here. Just a little bit. We're 18 miles out still. I'll bring us down to 220. It says we have 4 minutes. What is that red? Oh. Alright, I'm going to slow the descent to 1,000 feet per minute. Looking good on the banana. And we're looking for a long grass strip. This will be fun. Vision jet on the grass. We do what we want. Alright, let me change to the pre-selected barrow. I think it was 5,000 feet was the transition on the way up. Alright, I can hit nav mode and actually just have it intercept the course when we get close enough. Alright, giant grass strip. Hopefully the runway numbers are right. If not, it's going to be like 30 degrees off. Alright, 3 minutes. Bring it down to 200 knots. Is that it right there? No, I think the building is supposed to be on the right side. Oh, it has a tarmac runway? In the sim, it says it's grass in the EFB, and on the satellite imagery, we'll see what it shows, I guess. We'll see what we get. I'm gonna turn towards the intercept the path here. And I just have it set on a rough runway heading. I'm gonna go down to 180 knots. Alright, we're holding our altitude at 2,500, which should be a rough pattern. Okay. This is it right here, I guess. Yeah, maybe it was 01 then. Looks like the database was right. And the map was wrong. This right here. Wait, somebody's there? It's grass? Oh, it's further in front of me, isn't it? That looks like the airport. I guess it's out here further. Yeah, it still says we're 5 miles out. So what did it... Alright. So now I don't know whether to trust the database or not. I think I'm tricking myself. Yeah, it's still 4.9 miles out. There's supposed to be a building on the front, on the right part of the front of it, and that's obviously dirt. So I just don't know whether to trust what the database says or what the satellite images say. Oh, here it is. I think that's it. Okay. Gear back down. Okay, 2 mile final. Flaps down. 10 knot tailwind. Alright, we should do the traffic pattern. I don't know, there's trees on the other end though. It's dying down a little bit. It's kind of a crappy crosswind either way, but yeah, with this tailwind, I'd rather be able to get down lower than deal with the trees on the other end. Because this has the cutaway here. 9 knots. Oh, I got V min protection. That's why I was speeding up. Three, 4. 9 knot tailwind. Landing a vision jet in the grass. We do what we want to our leased vision jet. Try to keep the nose off the ground too. Have you no respect? There's nothing this jet can't do. We love our vision jet. We take it everywhere. Plus, if somebody's paying us, we go. We'll do anything for money. I don't even feel bad about it. What's up, Ducky? Alright, let's make our way over here. Yeah, fly it like you leased it, exactly. And fly it like there is no damage that gets saved between flights, because it doesn't. We just do whatever it allows us to do. You know? If this was Microsoft Flight Sim career mode, we would be worried about damaging the gear and everything. Landing on a grass runway in this thing, but you know? There is no wear and tear, so we're good. Only based on hours. You went flying the other day, just like planned, to change your life? Dude, nice. Wait, what'd you do? Did you do a discovery flight or something? Alright, let's get this thing shut off. Very smooth. All right, 1 leg completed. So we're dropping 4 passengers off here. So I still have this flight, and there's 2 more passengers to drop off. This is where, if this was Neo fly, we would find some more goods to fly to the next location for the job, but not a thing. Here comes Shooter. Reverse, reverse. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, Trojan's in a helicopter too? Nice. Or did he just take off? I think he just took off. All right, Johnny's the next one coming in. Vision Jet executive seating. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a half a fuselage of a Vision Jet with no wings. Now it's got wings. Now it doesn't. Ooh. Okay, there it is. It's so weird, especially when it's the same plane that I'm flying. Oh, that looked nice and smooth. Oh, those brakes. You gotta love the super powerful brakes on the Vision Jet. It's ridiculous. There's no way it's realistic. Whoa. The heck? Why does that always happen? Use the drone camera and then... I'm gonna need some pictures here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a little terrifying. A little bit. Looking good, looking good. Alright, so I have that job still. This one, halfway done. So those 4 passengers got off. We have 2 passengers to bring to SBSM. So let me search for jobs to see if there's another job to chain over there. Oh, I turned small airports off. Should probably keep that off because we probably don't want more grass strips in this plane. You flew the Cherokee. He let me fly, and it's crazy, but so much fun. Highly recommend it. Anyone giving watching this to spend the money for Discovery flight. Nice. Oh, your best friend is going for his commercial. He took you up in a Cherokee. Nice. Yeah, I've been in a Cherokee before. Yeah, they are. They're not as nice as being in like a Cirrus, though. That's for sure. Or even a Cessna. I think. I mean, it matters how old it is, but yeah, the Pipers I've been in. They're all like 40, 50 years old or whatever. Okay, so... Wait, it's not that one. It's this one. Delivered. So let's see if I can find another job to stack on this one. Since we're already going to that airport. Nope. Nothing. Okay, we'll just prepare the flight and go then. Probably don't even need more fuel. It's so close. Alright, prepare the flight. Oh man, there's a lot of new evacuation zones because of that new fire in the Hollywood Hills. Sorry, I'm just double checking my alerts here. That is pretty crazy. One hour ago, evacuation alert, and then there's a bunch under warning. Oh my god. What's up, Shadow? How's it going, dude? Wild day. Oh, there's fires in Phoenix too. Jumped on a live stream at LAX. The smoke is crazy. Saw the president checking it out. Yeah, the smoke has been not fun today. I think it's getting a little worse because there's now a new fire. It kind of got better for the last few hours. A go bag. I have my backpack near me. Yeah, I just need to like throw my laptop in it basically. I'll just throw my laptop, my like, you know, toothbrush and maybe a few pairs of underwear. I'm pretty much ready. I mean, by the time we get I'm not like ready to just grab it and go, but I could be ready in like less than 10 minutes. You asked if you take a Sirius. He said we could take it. The most expensive, yeah. Recommend it to anyone on the flight sim. Nice, dude. Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but yeah, maybe someday. I don't know. If I ever get the itch. Okay, we're going to SBSM now. It's weird that these are in SimBrief, but they're not in Volanta. All right, so let me pull up SimBrief. Two passengers, 380 pounds. The route just goes to SMA. That's it. 860 pounds of fuel. We have 488. All right, now we got 860. Validate fuel and payload. Here is the route. The route is super easy. Okay, and I'm going to push it ahead. I don't know, I did 8 hours last time, right? Just do 8 hours again. Okay, auto set everything. Okay, I think we're good. This one's really close by. And I hope we can just land on runway 20. That'd be great. I mean, we can just land wherever we want, I guess. All right, so the flight planner, we're going SD2N to SBSM. Santa Maria, runway 11, and then runway... Why does it say runway 34? All right, we'll just do runway 1 again. It's 34, I guess. ILS X-ray direct. Runway 11. What is the weather? Marginal VFR. 6 knot winds, 11. Okay. QNH 1013. All right, let's get it going again. 1013 on the QNH. That's set. Set the fuel. SimBrief, import the flight plan. Just one waypoint. Oh, SMA is at the airport. All right, we don't even need that. We're just going to go direct. That's fine. We'll just go direct, and then it said to expect runway 11. All right, so we'll go proc, approach. I mean, it says marginal VFR, so we'll see if we need this. Previewed on the map. Coming from the north. So this one's out to the west. This one's to the north, so I'll do 002. I'm just going to load and activate. So we'll go directly to that waypoint, and then turn and land. Easy. 55 miles. And SimBrief said to go to 8,000 feet. So I'll set 8,000. 8,000 set up here. And we'll do toga, takeoff, auto thrust. Yeah, I don't really I'll leave it. Let me try. I'll try to get used to it. Let me bring the charts up over here since I have the Navigraph plugin in. Chart selection for the destination. SBSM. No available charts. Why does this thing not work? Like everything is broken with the Navigraph plugins, it feels like. SBSM. Like it's not even finding the airport. It's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. Very strange. Doesn't let me change which airport's selected for the charts. Alright, let's get the generators on. Oxygen, fresh air. And takeoff flaps and pitch trim again. What's up, Base? How's it going, dude? Yeah, we're doing okay. The smoke is a little annoying today. There's another new fire in like Hollywood Hills. And yeah, we'll see see how it goes. Keeping our eyes on it all, so at any moment the mountain could run in and say, there's a new fire right outside. Okay, I think we're tracking, so we're good to take off and go. All right, let's roll. I guess we'll take off not towards the trees this time with a headwind. Make my way over here. Bump, bump, de-bump. What is that? Is that an animal? It's a rock. We're just kicking up rocks. This will be fine. If I can't see it, it's not happening. Oh no. Name checks out. Is there a way to fix the text? Fix the text. Do you have a 4K monitor? Are you using it for the first time and everything like runs off the screen? Is that what's happening, Dorian? Super small and hard to read? I had to turn off the like high DPI scaling for mine because I'm on a 4K monitor and it was like everything like ran off the screen and it was like super weird. There was like stuff missing. $1080p. I'm not sure. Did you drag it from like a 4K monitor over to the 1080p monitor? Maybe it didn't like rescale it or something. Maybe make sure it launches on the 1080p monitor. Do I recommend the PC-12 instead of the 208? Yeah. If you're okay with flying it at a maximum of 17,000 feet right now, then yes. It's just a lot faster. But you'll have to get used to the avionics, which can be a little weird. I mean, they're not weird, it's just different. It's a new system. I mean, you can try the high DPI thing, but I don't know if that'll, if you're not on high DPI, then it probably won't fix it. That's in like the compatibility settings. If you right click on the icon in the taskbar and then you right click on the program name again. And then you go to properties and go under compatibility, high DPI. Oh, there's a find button on the Navigraph. Oh, on that screen? You don't just hit enter? Is that what you're saying? Whoa. Soft field vision jet takeoff. What could go wrong?
Traffic is now 1 mile.
Yeah, why don't we all get vision jets in real life and get endorsed in real life to fly them and just fly around together in real life? Alright, flaps up. You started using OnAir. Oh yeah, OnAir is pretty fun. We're looking at starting the OnAir VA again. Alright, let me get autopilot on. We got flight level change in nav mode. And then we'll turn out to the right. Where's the heading indicator on this? 359. Oh, we don't get like a heading pointer. Yeah, I don't think I like the HSI map.
Traffic less than 1 mile.
Yeah, I do not like the HSI map. Just regular needles work for me. Okay, let me try that sim brief button again. Chart selection. Oh, it shows Santa Maria this time. Let me find the find button. Oh, up here, you have to click that? Oh, this is just nearest, though. You should be able to type in SBSM, and it should show the airport right here when it's an exact find. Search? What the heck? This is just... Okay, this is just for nearest. Yeah, it only pulls up nearest. The enter button should work, and it doesn't. I mean, luckily it's picking it, which is fine, but...
Traffic is now 1 mile.
Oh, is OBS mode stuck on? Oh no, OBS mode's off. That wouldn't surprise me if that was a bug though. Alright, 1103. Let's check our nav radio. 1103 is in. Beautiful. Minimums are 488.
Traffic less than 1 mile.
Alright, MSA is 4,000 feet. Alright, leveling off. Heading mode FMS is set 134. FMS speed, there we go. Oh yeah, it sounds like you just had to repair the plane, yep. Alright, so we're going to SM002 up here, 5,000 feet. Initial approach fix, then down to 3,000 here at SM004. And then glide slopes 3 degrees. Pappy's on the left. It's got a approach lighting system. Excellent. It's like the exact opposite of the runway we just landed on. Oh, he's asking about midnight because there are theories that at midnight GMT or midnight local time, like things happen in the career mode that can mess your career mode up. Not like permanently or anything, or that like you can lose money, lose passive income. But yeah, I think they're right that grounded just means that you have to repair the plane. That the plane cannot be flown because of the damage, so the plane is grounded. Oh, is the plane all dirty now? Oh, it's actually super dirty from landing in the grass. Ugh. Somebody needs to wash it. Not me. Go wait? No, you don't wait. You need to pay to... Don't you just pay to repair the plane? If you crashed it, you got to pay to repair it. And if you don't have the money to repair it, then you need to do employee missions until you have enough money to repair it and then go back to flying it. Lands it in the water. Does that actually wash it off? Because I think the rain washes it, right? Oh man, this ABC feed. There's so much ash on this video. Oh, nice. There's a palm tree on fire next to power lines, and people are just all standing around it, like, watching. Oh, man. It doesn't clean the windshield. I feel like I haven't seen rain often enough in the sim to know whether it's going to clean it or not. Oops, probe heat. It's so hot. I don't know. It's 9 degrees now. Already getting the ILS signal here. It says no DME. There's no DME on the ILS though. So we need to use SMA for our DME, which is 1120. So we'll put that in down here. 1120. Palm Tree Darwin Award. Yeah, it's like right next to a power line. Like, that's just brilliant, guys. What do you think is going to happen? Are you going to put the fire out by looking at it? No. You're not. All right, Loc 1. So we need DME to be set on... we need to see a DMA from our nav2 radio. There we go. And then let me fix the course real quick. I'm going to switch to heading mode. And the final approach course is 109, so I'm going to switch over here. Yeah, it's set to 360. So I'm going to fix that to 109. All right, 109. Now back to FMS. And then back to nav mode. All right, so this is all set up. So this is the VOR, and as we get closer, it's going to point more towards this direction. Because it's on the field, it looks like. Right in front of the, where we touched down on the runway. Yeah, we fly over the VOR. You feel like you're losing brain cells. The footage, no, I didn't watch that footage, Ian, but I saw it was recommended to me, but I didn't watch it. Isn't he in the Police Academy movies or something? Is that where I know his name from? Yeah, the live chats are so bad, though, on every news broadcast. Most news stations will just turn live chat off, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of them just let it go, and people can just say whatever they want. There's no moderation at all. It's ridiculous. Definitely turn it off. This live chat, yeah, that would be a failure on my part and the part of the mods if we were attracting that kind of. It would 100%, 99% be my fault if there's a live chat like that going on here. Like if you're attracting that kind of audience somehow with like a niche channel. I mean, that's a news channel. It might as well just be, you know, anybody could tune in. Anybody and everybody does tune in, so. Offline tracking. I have no idea. Could you even keep flying the sim if you were offline? Happens every flight? What happens every flight? Your internet goes down every flight? I mean, I think as long as OnAir is getting data from your sim, it should work. But when you get to the end of the flight, it's going to have to use the internet to contact their services, you know, and say that you finished the flight or whatever. Oh, he was Mahoney? Nice. The sim is good, or you got a message from OnAir? You get a message saying every flight that you went offline? That's so weird. I don't know that I've ever gotten that, except maybe when they've gone down for maintenance or something, but I'm using it right now.
Vertical track.
Oh, that hasn't happened to me since I started using it again. All right, vertical track, top of descent. So we're gonna ultimately go to 1930. VNav is stuck on. Sweet. I wouldn't want it to ever be off, so you know it doesn't bug me. Alright, and then we'll just hit approach mode when we get close to capture the localizer, the glide slope, and land. Final approach course is 109. We're going to fly over the VOR, and then another 0.5 miles, and that's the threshold of the runway. So that's kind of, the VOR is the missed approach point. ILS all the way down to 200 feet. What happened to the... Wait a second. Did it turn... It's way too clear. Did it turn the live weather off again? No, live weather's on. I thought we were supposed to get marginal VFR broken at 1,000. I don't know what's going on. What if I move this twice, back and forward? Okay, this isn't messed up. Where's the weather? It must be because it's a day ahead. I need to only rewind it. I think I'm messing it up. That's probably what's happening. Please, Microsoft, this week, fix the live weather thing. Please. Live weather should always mean live weather, no matter what the date or the time is. It's just... It can't be that hard to fix, right? You'd probably say that about everything. Dude, where's my weather? The sequel we didn't know we needed. Sawyer, aren't you on in a few hours? 2 hours and 14 minutes? Are you live? Are you on in person? Like the face and everything? A switch to disable historic weather. Oh, it's tomorrow night. Oh, it's tomorrow night. Okay, I thought it was tonight. Oh yeah, you did say Thursday. I have a note here. I just didn't read it. Thursday night, 1 a.m. ET. All right, tomorrow it is then. All right, there we are. Hitting the initial approach fix, turning left. We are meeting the 5,000 constraint at the fix, 0.4 miles. Let's go down and switch to manual auto throttle speed. I'll bring it down to 200. Actually, I'll bring it down to 180 because we have a pretty sharp turn coming up. All right, 180, and we already have the glide slope as well, but we have because we're coming up to here towards the final approach course, we're just going to hit approach. Localizer armed, Alt V armed, and glide slope all armed, and slowing down to 180 knots. What's up, JJ? Do I have a strimmer code? Don't I have a special build for being a Microsoft shill? For saying that I kind of like some things in Flight Sim 24? I will always give my honest opinion on all software. If I was a Microsoft shill and I took money and was sponsored in any way, I'd have to literally, I would be risking my YouTube channel by not disclosing it and putting a paid promotion. You have to tick the paid promotion checkbox to like legally disclose that you are promoting things on every video and stream if they're sponsored. So I would never risk my channel by not doing that. Once I figure out how to get the custom deliveries? Oh, liveries. Will I start making them? I don't make them, but we do have VisionJet liveries that Manny and Chase and Abrist made for Flight Sim 2020. We have a ton of them. Did I see EasyJet sim pilots? No. Did he get they're on a tear trying to get tons of people to sponsor tons of people so they'll say good things about it. Did any of them test doing incorrect readbacks? That's what I always look for. I was watching another streamer use it, and I noticed through the whole stream they didn't say anything wrong to it to test it, which is what I do every time. I test Beyond ATC pretty often. The liveries, they don't work right now because they're not compatible with the new VisionJet. They should still work through the Flight FX version if you have that, but no, the only liveries for ours that I've seen working are for what, the Honda Jet and the Phoenix, I think. You don't know if it's sponsored, but there wasn't a single negative talked about, and the comments were hysterical. What were people asking, like, what's bad about it? Like I said, I fully believe in general in life, if someone cannot say a single bad thing about something, it's sus. Because I'm sure you guys could say a bad thing about literally everything in your life that you think is incredible. There's at least one negative to anything that someone should be able to describe. Nothing is perfect. Not a single person or product or sunset. You could find a flaw in something if somebody asked you to. And if people aren't saying that there's things wrong with it, they either haven't used it enough to know, or they're just refusing to say something negative. So I think that's always sus. If they will not, and if they don't test something properly, like the whole point of ATC is to enforce stuff. If you say stuff to it and it doesn't enforce, like I point out Beyond ATC's mistakes too when they happen. There have been times when I read back a heading wrong, and it's pretty rare, but it's gotten it wrong every now and then. Like it goes ding, even though I said it incorrectly, and I was surprised. But that's how, like, yeah, it's really weird if somebody will not stress test something and has nothing bad to say about it. Then you should be skeptical, in my opinion. And if people are doing sponsored streams when they're getting paid, or they're getting paid to use a product or like given that product, I'm pretty sure on YouTube and Twitch both, you have to either use hashtag ad, so you disclose that it was a sponsored product and you didn't buy it yourself, or if you were paid to show it off in some way. That's why I always just pay for it myself. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's a legal thing or a TOS thing or both, but you have to disclose when something is, oops, I don't have my flaps down. I'm going to get dinged for that late flaps. Anyway, yeah, that's why I will refuse. Could I have probably hit up Virpil for their throttle and for their rudder pedals? Yeah, but then I wouldn't have paid for them if they accepted like sponsoring me in some way. Then I have to tell you over and over that it's sponsored, you know, every 30 minutes or whatever. They're just something to be said for people not taking anything for free and actually having the freedom to say what they want about it. Always ranting on Final, I know. Saturating the market. I mean, that's always been their strategy. It's spam, essentially. As much as fast as possible. As many purchasable things, as many feature releases, as many, you know, that's... When somebody's trying to shove something down your throat, it's natural to not want the thing. Paid for the... Yes, I paid for my own key. I'm constantly paying to top off the premium credits as well. And if I couldn't afford to top off the premium credits, I would be using... And I might not top it off the next time. I would just be using the free ones. And I'd still have the same opinion about it. So, yeah, anything sponsored always makes me uncomfortable and not trust it. If the person didn't buy it themselves and or they're unwilling to say anything negative, then they're feeling pressured to not say anything negative, which is, yeah. It looked... Oh, no hashtag ad? Giveaways for things I like. I was given keys... So if a giveaway doesn't give me money. So... A sponsorship is when somebody pays you to promote their product, especially if it has nothing to do with your stream. But they have to pay you to say, hey, use my product on the stream. I have been using Beyond ATC since it came out with my own money. They have given me keys in the past. I think they gave me a total of 20 keys for free to give away, and I gave those away. And then over the holidays, the 40 keys they charged me for. Like I paid for in bulk for the 40 keys. Like in I think 3 different rounds that I purchased them to give away, yeah. Whoa. Did you see the light? Anyway, I would have to read through the TOS about what you have to show on the stream. But yeah, if you're sponsored on YouTube, there's a checkbox.
I am happy to sponsor you, so you don't have to be a shill. Smiley face.
Thanks, Ian. But if you sponsor me, then I have to do whatever you say, which is... Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know on Twitch you have to do hashtag ad if it's a sponsored placement, and I know on YouTube there's a checkbox that says, does your stream or video contain product placement? The thing is, if these streamers were excited about this product, it's been out for an entire year. So why haven't they been using it for the entire year that it's been out and marketed? That's the question I would ask myself. IPA sponsorship? Oh my god, I wish. If something has been out and been known about for over a year and you never feature it, and then suddenly you feature it, you could also see if they have previous videos talking about it and see what their opinion was in the previous videos versus the current video. That's another way to see what they really think if they're unwilling to say anything bad about it. Every software has something bad. I absolutely love BATC and I love how they're supporting it. But you know what sucks? When not having a parking spot at an airport prevents you from using it. When SimBrief doesn't have the airport in the database, you can't use it. Those two right off the bat, those make it a crappy experience. I'll say it's a crappy experience because it is when that happens. But I understand those limitations, and when it happens, I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. When it works, it's awesome. They don't support VFR yet. That's a downside right now. Are they going to work on it? Yeah. Do I trust that they're going to do a pretty good job of it? Yeah, definitely. Given how good the IFR stuff has been, yeah, 100%. But like, I can name a con to everything. So yeah, it's sus if somebody can't say something bad about something that they're showing off. You know something that sucks about the VisionJet? The checklists aren't working for me. You know what's something that sucks about Navigraph? The EFB app seems to be, or sorry, SimBrief. The EFB app seems to be crashing my app today, crashing my sim today. It seems to have been putting in wrong flight plans yesterday on the stream. Do I still use it all the time and think it's awesome? Yeah, I do, because overall it's awesome. You have to be able to say both, otherwise it's sus. Does anything suck about the metric temperature scale? No comment. No comment. All right, 2 legs finished, 11,000 credits. I wonder what the wear and tear was on this plane, though. That's the thing that's going to get a little sus is how much money this is going to end up costing me. This was very sus. Apparently now you can talk to your dispatcher. Oh, with WhatsApp? Again, as much as I wouldn't use Say Intentions anymore because they lost my trust, that's not a bad feature idea. I think it's kind of cool. Like, I can still be objective about the features, even though I think they're running it like in a really bad way. And I think that they've done a lot of cringy things, and that I felt like they gaslit me when they were pretending like no readback was normal. But I can still say, because I just try to be a fair, objective person. Yeah, the SMS, it's kind of cool. You could be sitting on the toilet getting your pre-flight departure clearance or whatever. That's kind of cool. You know, it'd be like when you're physically walking out to the plane, getting your flight plan before you even get in the plane. Kind of cool. Or like you're doing it on an iPad. So, yeah, that's a neat feature. I will say when it's a neat feature, but when I have negative things to say overall, I'll tell you what those are too. Like, I'm not going to say it's not a cool feature. The problem is when they say things that scare you, like paraphrasing, but like readback enforcement is like not a necessary feature or something at the time. This was like months ago. I have to look at the exact quote, but yeah, that kind of stuff ruins my trust in somebody building a product like that. Supposedly it's got some experimental stuff, but I didn't see anybody using it in those streams. Maybe I'll check the other one out. But you gotta put it through its paces. ATC would 100%, or maybe 99.99%, unless they misheard you or something and they thought you said the right thing. Of course they will correct you. Like that, it is potentially deadly consequences if they don't correct you. It is 100% a critical feature to any ATC software is readback enforcement. And Beyond ATC does some incredible voice detection, honestly. With last night, I was flying with the tail number that ended in 9er. Was it 9er? What was the last number on it? Anyway, it was like 9er 8, 9er Victor or something like that. 9er something. And I would read back like climb to flight level 240. 9er November or whatever at the end without even saying November or saying VisionJet, and it could parse the difference between which part was the altitude or flight level readback or altimeter readback and which part of the numbers right after it was my tail number. It's very good. There have also been times when it's accepted a heading that I read back incorrectly. I think maybe one time in the last several weeks I've been using it. So Yeah, I can find a bug here and there, of course. I just remember the one thing that sticks with me with Say Intentions after using it 6 months or whatever was it still didn't consistently recognize my push to talk button after like 6 months of it being quote unquote fixed like a dozen times. It just never worked. It always kept forgetting what my push to talk was, or like not detecting it was also shot my confidence in the product. It's like, man, the push to talk, also an absolutely critical feature. How is it possible that after 10 fixes, it still doesn't work? Anyway, if you like it, use it. You should try it. They have a free trial. Go try it. Like, everybody should try it for themselves. I'm not telling people not to use it, but I will say that I prefer Beyond ATC and that it's much cheaper as well. So. What time is it? Oh my God, it's only 8 p.m. Nice. When you scuba dive in a dry suit. Wait, what? What am I reading? Yeah, both, yeah. Yeah, I think a lot's going to change when Beyond ATC has its LLM out. What's next here? Trying to think. So we're starting the VA again, and we found there's somebody recommended this before, but another word for a couch is a Davenport, and there's Davenport, Iowa, with a decent runway, a decent airport with like 2 runways. Seems like a good like regional airport. So we set that as our base. So that's why here we have all these Davenport missions. So I think I'm going to need to make my way back up to the US to participate in the VA, because the VA can't afford, like, maybe it could lease a jet. I might need to make my virtual Kip fly wherever I want with him, with myself, and then hire a employee to be my virtual airline pilot that stays in the US all the time. That might work too. But I'll have to find a plane to lease or rent up here. But anyway, the VA stuff with the OnAir Company is so detailed. Nice, Trek. You're doing better now. Glad they helped, man. You did the trial, use the Copilot in the chat bar. Like Beyond ATC to have, it's better than using a voice. AI talking to AI. Yeah, well, Beyond ATC has the Copilot. You just turn it on. Beyond ATC had the Copilot at launch. The Say Intentions one was added like a few months ago. I remember it was another thing I was complaining about got added. No readback enforcement. Suddenly has some experimental readback enforcement. Whether it works, who knows. I hated that it didn't have a Copilot because you don't always need to talk to it. And if it's realistic, you would have a Copilot in a big plane. So it sounds like they added that too. I should stop giving ideas. Yeah, the crew is always funny for sure. But if somebody's not going to test the features and see what breaks, then that's a little sus. All right, I need to find more missions. Let me find one more. I want to make my way to the south. Jobs at the current airport, leased. I think I had this thing for like 3 weeks or something. Do the livery creators take suggestions? I mean, maybe. I don't know. They've mostly just gone off on their own. I gave them some initial feedback when they first started making them, just to kind of set the layout for them and give them the assets, like the badges and the text assets and all that stuff. Since then, they've kind of gone nuts and done their own. Like, you should see the A380. The A380 Orca skin is so awesome. But we have a lot of airliner skins and Yeah, there's just a lot of them. I mean, they're linked on, you can just go to my website. Yeah, Cabby is not good enough. I tried Cabby, and it was fun for the first flight, and then after that it got kind of boring because yeah, it was the exact same script every single time. It was so boring. Yeah. So I think the LLM will help with the ATC, you know, phraseology too. It'll help them vary it up a little bit. All right, let's see if any of these go to the south. I would love one of these 13,000 ones. Let me do just a single leg this time. Filter for that. North. That one's a little south, only for 1,000 though. That one is pretty far south. What about this one? Only 1,500. This one's really long. Oh, it's a 2-leg. SABE. What about over to the coast again? 2-leg. That's a 1-leg. 24 credits per 1,000 pounds per nautical mile. Is there any news on some of the bugs? No. 2 months since release? Yeah, but they released 3 patches in December, so... 1220 was the last patch we got. It was one that had like literally hundreds of fixes. And then the holidays happened, so this is the first week that people are back at work. So they released a patch every week, or what, every week and a half or since it was out, so my own business. Do you mean an OnAir company? Yeah, you have your own company. But yeah, we don't have word on when the next patch is, but yeah, I mean the 20th was the gigantic patch that they released with I don't even know how many. There had to be like 500 bug fixes in that thing. And they did a back-end fix 2 days ago for the missing missions. When that happened, that kind of got triggered on New Year's. But yeah, I wasn't really expecting much over the holidays. I mean, they're people too. They go on vacation. Hopefully, we hear something from them tomorrow. Tomorrow is historically like development update day for Microsoft for the sim. So hopefully, we'll get a blog post at least tomorrow. Maybe we'll get a little patch in a blog post. Who knows? I have no clue. We will see what happens. Everybody wants the patch though. I mean, none of us want to wait for bug fixes. We all want everything to be fixed instantly. So yeah, we all want those things, but yeah, in reality, PC-12 works except for you just fly it at 17,000 feet for now. Don't fly it higher than that if you're doing it in career mode, and you'll be fine. It's still fun to fly. Man, I don't really want to go. Oh, that's only 155 miles. Small airport. I think I'll just do this one. Really, the goal is just to get south. I'm just going to do this one. We're taking some VIPs, it looks like. Add more missions. I can handle current bugs for 4 more weeks. I mean, that's why I'm using OnAir Company and NeoFly and, you know, suggesting things like those in a pilot's life for now, because this is going to keep happening, right? For a while. It could potentially take them years until we are hooked on Flight Sim 24 career mode. And I think it could happen, but I think it's probably going to take several years, realistically, because all the devs have to catch up. They'll have to make their planes compatible. And, you know, we have to get more features. We have to get 100 times the number of missions that it has now, so we can focus on the jobs we want to do in the area of the world we want to do them in. And they have to fix the weather thing. I bet realistically it'll take several years until we're all really hooked on it. And so that's why I think it's good to at least have NeoFly in the background that you can use in between those updates, because it'll give you those infinite missions. So, and NeoFly is free to use. So I would just get NeoFly. If you're on an Xbox, and unfortunately, you know, you can't do that, but all right, we have 2 executives. Let's see how SimBrief does on this one. SimBrief, and let's check our payload. 190 crew, 380 packs. So we'll put 380 down here because we don't want the packs to count for 215 pounds each or whatever. NeoFly revived my interest. Yeah. I mean, it revived mine too. Like once I got done with, felt like there wasn't too much more to do in the 24 career mode. I was like, all right, let's go back. I think I would get into a pilot's life again too. Pilot's life is really fun. Just matching your livery. You know, we can do the Airbus in Flight Sim 24, so nothing wrong with flying the Phoenix for a while again. All right, 23,000 feet. All right, we do have a departure this time. All right, we'll load in the fuel from SimBrief here, 1,011 pounds, validate the fuel. And I'll pull the time back this time because I think that's probably what's messing with it. I'll pull it back to 1813 UTC. I think that's what's messing with the METARs and the live weather, is trying to set a future date, so it ends up just not working. All right, start tracking. Time has been changed. There's the clouds. Now it's gonna... Oh, no, it seems okay. All right, it's still tracking. All right, let's get this thing started up again. I could hit the gen buttons, whatever. All right, initial fuel, FOB sync, confirm. Flight plan. We'll just accept it, do the SimBrief import again. See if it brings in the departure procedure. All right. Runway 29, that's correct. The Poxy 1 Bravo. Poxev. Direct PTS. That's the Pelotas VOR. Let's get beyond ATC going. SBPK, and we're expecting runway 7. Weather notwithstanding. We'll just always do what it says for in-game weather. All right, flight plans good, full map. And we can get a departure chart up. Let's split it. Highlight this window, go to charts, and let's see if it auto brings anything up. Sync. Santa Maria localizer, no thanks. Airport info. There we go. All right, we're expecting runway 29er over here, but let's see what the METAR says for wind. Now let's get our oxygen on. Let's try to refresh this. SBSM. Destination is SBPK. Departure is the Poxy 1 Bravo. Looks like it just has the Alpha. No arrival. And it's using the RNAV 7. Alright, this is at our destination. 100 at 12. So runway 7 should be fine. QNH 1010. Here at this airport, it's also 1010. Alright, and it's Santa Maria. Alright, let's turn off the in-game ATC sound. Character voice is 0. Save. What microphone? I have a headset. It's a biodynamic headset, like broadcast headset that's like discontinued. It's on my site though. It's not linked because you can't like buy it anymore. You could try to Google it and see if there's someone selling it, but I got mine from Sweetwater like last year sometime. But it's called like the biodynamic DT797, I think. I just typed it. Sound crispy in a good way. Yeah, I have an Electro Voice RE20 in my closet. I went through a phase last year, or maybe, yeah, I think it was early last year, where I really got sick of having a microphone in front of my face, and I just wanted to use a headset. Just having the freedom, like nothing is in my field of view. It's so nice. So I tried a few headsets, and including the one you see all the sports broadcasters wear, but that thing was so uncomfortable that I don't know how they do it. But yeah, this one, I found this one, and yeah, I think the headphones are pretty comfortable. I've had more comfortable headphones, but it's a good compromise, so. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of a bummer they don't really have it in stock, so I'm not sure. Push the mic off to the side. But that's not how a microphone should be used. A microphone needs to be like a hand width from your mouth to be effective and be clear and be professional sounding. The further away you have it, the more gain is required, which means it introduces more noise. And the further away the mic is from your mouth, the more room noise that gets picked up when you talk as well. So that's why you see, when you see streamers and broadcasters and professionals on TV, whatever, podcasters, the microphone is always right near their face, like 4 or 5 inches from their mouth, because that's how they're meant to be used. If you pull it further away, you're going to have some compromise you're making. You get used to the broadcaster. Oh, do you use the Sennheiser one, Sawyer? The one is the, at least the Sennheiser one I tried. I forget the model, but the top band splits into 2 little pieces, and it was killing my head. And then the headphones are on-ear headphones instead of over-ear. So just having that, like pushing your ears against your head the whole time, is so uncomfortable. I even put an extra headband like thing on it to make it softer. Still hurt my head. The microphone sounded great on it though, but I mean, those are meant for outdoor broadcast scenarios. So there's a lot of like wind protection that goes into them that I don't think does it too many favors. It sounds pretty good though. Yeah, I don't know. This one sounded a lot better to me and was much more comfortable, so. Okay, pitch trim down, and I need to go the other direction for runway 29. Sure, SM7B sounds good. Yeah, any mic will sound good if it's placed at, you know, not one mic compared to another, they're going to sound different, but SM7B is a classic broadcast microphone. So is the RE20. They've been used for like decades, especially the RE20. It's so old school. I don't even know how many decades it's been used for, but the RE20 is another classic broadcast microphone. So yeah, a fist away. Yeah, that's what I meant was a fist. I was holding my hand like karate chop style. But yeah, a fist away is how far you want it. The downside to certain mics though like that is you need a pretty big pop filter. Usually one that attaches separately if you want a good quality one, and that's yet another thing. Sennheiser for a while, the wind protection was not great, switch to audio. Yeah, the Audio Technica is pretty good. It's not the most comfortable, but yeah, this Biodynamic was a nice compromise, I think. It's got a nice balance. 2x speed? Here, I have a command for it. Sim rate. There you go. A Rode Lav on camera. Yeah, I thought about like getting one of those like Broadway microphones, you know, that like tape to your face kind of deal, because if singers can use them, you know, why not use them for a stream? But those things are like over $1,000 easily. I was like, no. But I love using a headset. I don't know. I might go back to a full mic someday, but I don't know. I kind of had this one dialed in decently, so not too worried about it. Forgot to use Beyond ATC. 4+ hours with sweaty ears. Nice. I mean, yeah, if it can last through that, that's awesome.
November 6063 Echo on our way to Tupelotas.
November 6063 Echo, Santa Maria Tower. Expect runway 11, Pox 1 Alpha departure. Initial climb to flight level 060.
11.
0556.
Pox 1 Alpha departure. Squawk 0556.
That's not going to work.
November 6063 Echo.
November 6063 Echo, read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
Wilco, November 6063 Echo.
Well then. Alright, we'll just take off on the wrong runway.
6063, Echo request taxi to the active.
November 6063, Echo runway 11 taxi via Alpha. Hold short runway 20.
Alright, let's get the pitch trim up to 6.
Runway 11 taxi via Alpha. Hold short runway 20, November 6063 Echo.
Rode pod mic, nice. For Discord and streaming, no pop filter. Need it all built in. Yeah, I think a lot of microphones have pop filters built in, but they're usually not enough. The charts, Navigraph. It's a paid add-on for PC. Instead of using it in the EFB, you can use it in the Garmin's directly, and on some tablets that are inside other planes, like the Phoenix and stuff. They have their own tablets on the side, or you can use it in this tablet as well. But yes, Navigraph is great. I do like using the Lido charts when I can, though, just because everybody can access them, so I like to use them on stream as often as I can. But today I'm just deciding to MV7. Wait, isn't the MV7 a USB mic? No, we didn't. Wait, isn't the MV7 the newer USB mic? I don't use the Pilatus PC parking puck? Wait, what? Oh. You're trying to get me to do a pop filter test? Yeah, this one, I mean, this microphone's pretty close to my mouth, being a headset mic, and I do have like a little pop filter rat tail thing. It looks like an animal fur, like something. It's like a wind filter more than like just a regular pop filter. But I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter which microphone you use. Like, you could use any microphone without a pop filter, because it's up to you to learn how to avoid the plosives when you say them. You just have to like speak a little differently and not too much. You like have to stop yourself and learn to talk with the mic to not get plosives in it. Same goes for sibilants, but that's a little harder. The dead cat filter, yeah, that's basically what it is. Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice. Look at that. It did bring up the departure. All right, so we're going to do the Borks. Let's see. We're going up to... Can I tell them we want the other runway? I'm just going to say request departure. They're going to yell at me.
November 6063. Echo ready for departure. Runway 11.
I wish these were loaded in at better
November
resolution.
6063, Echo Santa Maria Tower, wind 125 at 8, runway 11, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 11.
Airport
clear for
elevation.
takeoff. November 6063. Echo.
And you can't click and drag this one, so you have to use this touchpad thing, which is kind of annoying. I don't see any altitudes on here. And there are no altitudes here either. Oh, it just says above 2,000 at that point. Alright, so we'll just put in, I don't know what our initial climb is. I'll just put in 6,000 for now, and then we'll put on flight level change mode, auto throttle, and nav mode since it's a departure procedure. Flight level change at 85. We want FMS mode. Alright, that should be good. Sorry for all the Borks today. She has her friend over. Gotta keep getting these doors closed. There we go. Okay. Alright. One more flight. Let's go. Sync the heading bug straight ahead. Ah, yes, probe heat. Thank you, Cass. Messages. Yeah, at least it's not a grass runway this time. I wonder if the plane has actually any damage to it. since I haven't loaded out and in yet, and I do have the damage turned on, like in the sim in general. Dog's having fun. Yeah, her friend's over. Her dog friend is over. I think she's still over at least. 120 knots, flaps up. Alright, and then the turn is going to come pretty soon to the left, it looks like. The autopilot on. And so now we got flight level change mode. Traffic settings on standby. And we were supposed to be taking off on that other runway and then going to Paksev. So we're just going to take ourselves direct to Paksev. It gave me runway 29, but she gave me a departure on 11. So we'll just go to the right spot to pretend like we're pretend like we took off from 11. They didn't see it. They didn't yell at us, so. Bunch of bounces, brick the rudder and elevator. I did kind of a lot of bounces too, and we got this thing super dirty, but I don't think it broke anything. Oh, dude, the LAX Airlines, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Airline Videos channel was 24/7 LAX. How is that only recently recommended to me? Nice. I'm sure they've been getting a lot of action since the fires, especially. All right, what's our outside air temperature? 14. We're going to leave that alone. I'm just going to keep climbing, I guess. Our cruise altitude is supposed to be 23,000, so I'm just going to put that. We're not listening to anybody. It's fine. All right, let's see if we get cleaned off going through the clouds here. It's just going to wipe all the dirt off, right? Is that how it works in real life? Fly through clouds, bam, clean plane. Need to find some rain. It's a short flight. This one, 136 miles to go. All right, outside air temp 11. Yeah, Sky Car Wash, yeah. Is that the C90 or the 350? Probably the C90. I don't know how to tell the difference. Does one have winglets and one doesn't? The way the winglets look makes me think that it's the C90. But I don't know that I'm super familiar with the 350. Does it say 390 on the wing? Oh yeah, C90, there it is. I'm actually curious if it says C90. It says GTX on the wing.
November 6063 Echo reset transponder. Squawk 0556.
Whoops. 0556.
0556 November 6063 Echo.
I love this though. I'll wait a second and then it'll recognize when you squawk. Okay, now we'll squawk.
November 6063 Echo. Contact center.
Oh, they use AI-powered cameras that follow the arrivals? Oh, that's so cool. Work
Contact Santa
smarter,
Maria.
not harder.
Departure 129.8. November 6063.
I saw they do
Echo.
they do both though, right? They do manual. It's not just AI cameras, but that's how they do the
Santa Maria,
24/7 coverage.
November
That's pretty awesome.
6063 Echo. Flight level 09
I mean, are they there? Like, they don't just leave the cameras out, right? Or did they mount them somewhere?
Climb to flight level 110, November 6063 Echo.
November 6063 Echo, contact Curitiba Center 135.8.
VR, yeah, Tail Dragger. I have
Contact
VR. I
Curitiba
have a
Center
Steam
135.8,
Index or a Valve
November
Index.
6063 Echo.
And it's not bad. It's just, it's not sharp enough. I feel like I like the refresh rate on it, but I feel like nowadays it's not sharp enough.
November 6063 Echo, Curitiba Center, good day, identified, climb to flight level 230.
On the hotel.
Climb to flight level 230.
All right, we got 230.
November 6063 Echo.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Beyond ATC LLM because it'll help stuff start to feel less scripted, since it is pretty much a formula right now. It does a good job though. Like, yeah, it's only gonna get better. I'm pretty stoked. We didn't hear back from Steven, did we? I DM'd him a couple times because he evacuated yesterday. I don't think he's posted anything since then, right? Hopefully he's okay. Oh, he's on his phone right now. All right, I see him on Discord. Sawyer command? We could make a, I mean, we talk about it often enough. I can make an NSA command. Let me grab the URL. There we go. NSF command created. The dudes at Flight 1 need to speed up the Max 8 update so I can uninstall 2020. I know. Yeah, the Max 8. The iFly Max 8 is awesome. We talk about it enough. We should add the command so we can should just give people the URL easily. Impatiently waiting for a Flight Sim 24 update. I mean, there's enough to do. I literally haven't done anything other than 24 since it's come out. It's unless you're waiting for a specific plane. Unless the plane the only plane you fly isn't available or something, then I get it. Career? Way behind what, though? In some ways, it's way ahead. It doesn't have as many missions or planes to fly as like Neofly, but it's the only one that has wear and tear on the plane per component and failures in every plane per component. So in a way, it's the most detailed career mode we've had plane-wise. So they're just different. One's not better. And yeah, it needs a lot more content. But the plus side that you can't experience in any other career mode is the wear and tear aspect of it. It's the only one that does that. So I think if they put in the work and they do add, you know, 1 billion more missions and add tons of more planes and add a new mission type every year, it could potentially take over all of them. Especially if they ever do anything multiplayer wise, it's really going to threaten other ones that have multiplayer functionality, like with the VA and stuff like that. So I think that's what they will do, but yeah, if they pull it off, who knows? Hopefully they do, because yeah, I could see a lot of us playing it long term. But yeah, I mean, I put in as much time as I could until I realized, like, all right, don't really have any goals anymore other than make money and fly the 737, which I didn't really want to fly. So, but yeah, they're all just different. And yeah, I would recommend bouncing back and forth between the other career mode apps and wait for the next update for the flight sim one. That is my plan. So that's why I'm using Neofly and OnAir Company again, which are both awesome. Like or you could go like a pilot's life if you want to do airlines only. That'll keep you busy for like infinite hours. But yeah, I think that's how it's going to be. We're going to revisit whenever there's a major update. We're all going to go back to it for a bit, and then if we exhaust all the mission types or flown the new plane enough, we're just going to go back to Neofly and OnAir and whatever. Free flight mode, VAT simming, whatever you do. But I mean, it's kind of weird. Unless your plane is holding you back, then there's not really a reason to not fly free flight mode in 2024. I guess the historic weather thing could hold you back if you want to use VATSIM or something like that. Or if your plane isn't in it. But besides that, I don't know why you wouldn't just do free flight in 24. I mean, there's going to be some mods I'm missing for a bit, but you can get used to the new EFB. You can get Navigraph in the EFB. You can use Bush Talk and Little Nav Map and SimBrief and just start learning the new way of things through the EFB and enjoying the new scenery and the new trees and the new photography mode stuff and the Challenge League stuff. And, you know, there's so much stuff to do. I mean, it's for as much as people say it's like not worth playing, it's pretty stable. I crashed it by trying to click a SimBrief EFB app button twice. That didn't work. That crashed the sim. But other than that, it's not that much more unstable than 2020, in my opinion. Free 185. What's the 185? 185? Oh, the Skywagon? Is that it? The 185, Cessna 185. I don't know if did I fly that one? I don't know if I ever flew that one. I kind of want to get back in the Beechcraft Duke turbine because that one was working pretty well. And there's definitely a lot more to do in that plane. It's a little more fun. It uses a lot more fuel, though. The Honda Jet was also fun getting into. Yeah, they're giving out 4 free planes, yeah. I think 2 of them were announced. I forget what they are. It's the 4 next local legends are going to be free for everybody. They're going into the base edition of the game as an apology for the launch day problems, the launch week problems. Yeah, you guys watching the fires still? TBM 850. Yeah, I didn't want to mess with having to get 2020 reinstalled or whatever it was. Yeah, the black square planes are great. All right, see you, Bipolar. Have a good night yourself. And yeah, we'll keep an eye out for the fires here. The 4 free planes, yeah. Well, I googled 185 and there's videos from, is that from FSX maybe? There's a Flight Sim 2020 user screenshots for the 185. Did nobody make a 185? It's like people, it's just people asking for it maybe. Another one? No, I think I'll be done after this. Maybe I'll do an on-air group flight or an on-air VA flight. I need to figure out the VA stuff because on-air is just so complicated. We need to figure out, like, I started a FBO production at Davenport in Iowa, and another one nearby, or another one in Indiana called like Mount Comfort Airport or something like that, because it's got to be couch themed. But yeah, I'm not sure. We have to figure out a way to make it so people always have missions to do. I think the way to do it is through the FBO. So like in OnAir Company, when you make an FBO anywhere, you could like land and make a base camp and then make it into an FBO. But any airport you can put an FBO at and it'll generate missions. You can tell it generate missions east or west or anywhere, or generate missions to my other FBOs within X number of miles. Then you can have a network of FBOs, like, you know, to make routes between your FBOs at different airports.
Curitiba Center, expect radar vectors OnAir Whiskey runway 07.
Expect radar vectors RNAV Whiskey runway 07, November 6063 Echo. All right, I think that's what we had in our plan. Through the tablet, that's what it picked. So if it picked that, then hopefully it's because of the METAR. Right? Yeah, 100 at 12. Last updated at 2015. How? It's 1844. And it's just 1044. And here it's... What is going on with 3 different times? This makes no sense. Mad love to the fire people. I can't imagine, like, it was nuts watching them on Flight Radar 24 throughout the day. All right, let me pick that approach. Oops, proc approach. RNAV Whiskey runway 7, LNAV VNAV. He said to expect vectors, but I'm gonna pick an initial approach fix anyway. And we're coming from the north, right? Northeast? Oh, northwest. All right, northwest. So 2 is down there. 1 is straight in. 3 is to the north, so that'll work if we need it. Remove the waypoint. All right, we're going direct over the airport right now anyway, so they're going to end up vectoring us off this course. Top of descent, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And let's bring up the chart for it. We have no arrivals, so we'll bring up the approach chart. Oops, not over there. Over here. Sync. There we go. Or not. Sync again. What's up, Brian? ABC7 chat? Yeah. Definitely don't read that if you want to keep your sanity. Alright. Why doesn't it want to load it? Chart options fit with. Charts are just broken now? What is going on? Come on. Why? I need my airport charts. It's just broken. What? It's loading over there. Okay, load it over here, please. It won't load it over here. The heck? Alright, I guess I'll change to the map here. And then we'll move over there and just put the charts up full screen. Alright, Santa Maria, Brazil, not Santa Maria, California. ABC 7? It's a news station. Like ABC Channel 7. Their YouTube channel has coverage. I mean, there's a bunch of different LA YouTube channels with coverage of the fires. My favorite car and brand. I used to have a Mazda a long time ago. I don't have my own car. I just share a car now. But I don't really care about cars. They're just a means to an end. I think people overspend money on cars. It's like something I would never waste tons of money on. Like the moment you buy it, you've just... Too many people seem okay with buying like $30,000+ cars and then getting a new car every 4 or 5 years or something. It's like, I don't understand. It's such a waste of money. So I'm not the guy to ask about cars. I think they're just generally a waste of money. How much people spend on them. Everybody should get like a cheap car and use it forever.
Report ready for descent.
Don't bring it up. Yeah, you know, if it makes you happy, go for it. But in general, I think people waste way too much money on their cars. And the more expensive your car, the more insurance it's going to cost. The more devastating any repairs are going to be. It's just, man. Rent a Tesla. I mean, a Tesla's $250, $300 a month. A lot of people could afford that. I don't know how much the insurance is on one, but I mean, yeah, you see Teslas everywhere. It's not that expensive. Some people have that more than that for a regular car payment. So yeah, it loses value. Yeah, it's just people generally spend too much on them and don't keep them long enough. It's like a status symbol, and it's just a waste of money. So I'll be the guy with an extra, you know, X tens of thousands of dollars in my pocket that I haven't spent on a car because I bought a cheap one. Do you want a Tesla, or do you want a cheaper, more economical car with better gas mileage or something, or better range, and, you know, $40,000 in the bank? Like, which one do you want? Can I see my top of descent now? It's a downside to not having the full screen map. 2 minutes till top of descent. Alright, so let's put in our minimums. 488. Wait, is this the right chart? It is. No, it's not. What the heck? What chart is it showing me? SBPK runway GPS whiskey 7. This thing is all sorts of messed up. Let's try this again. Home, chart selection, sync. SBPK, RNAV whiskey runway 7, and it's opening the ILS for Santa Maria. Okay, now it's working. What the heck? Okay, let's try this again. Alright, RNP Whiskey Runway 7. Final approach course 067. PK003 is what we put in for the initial approach fix. 413. I was like, there's no way the minimums are the same as the last flight. What are the chances? And it's an LNAV VNAV approach down to 750 feet. There's a minute to descent. Ready for descent, November 6-3 Echo.
November 6063, Echo turn right, heading 175, descend to flight level 070, Pelotas Airport landing runway 07 Asada,
Turn right, heading 175, descend to flight level 070, Pelotas Airport landing runway 07, November 6063, Echo.
Please never fix that, Beyond ATC. Please never fix it. It's what I live for. It's the only reason I play Flight Sim still. Like, just leave it. I'm using premium voices, so I think it's something with the voice provider or whatever for the premium voices. Oh man, that's great. I absolutely love to hear it every time. It's my favorite. All right, we're in the descent. All right, Mach 510, we're on heading mode. And we're on V path at heading mode, but that'll go off soon, I think, right? As soon as we get off course, I'm pretty sure. So let's go 1850 feet per minute in vertical speed mode instead, since we're getting vectored. Oh, that's nice. This will let me change the range when it's split. I don't have to go over here and move the selection to this and then use the range knob. I can... That's kind of nice. I can use them independently. I like that. Pretty nice. I'm going to get VNAV off. We're just vertical speeding down to 7,000. Let's grab the altimeter again. 1010. Nice, that's in standby. We're on standard, and transition level says by ATC, but on the way up it was 4,000 feet. I made the controller nervous. Poor guy. Totally fine with the AI is not smart enough to catch its own mistakes. When it's perfect, we're in trouble. I always love when like there's those posts where people are like joking about the current state of AI and, you know, whatever it's being applied to, and it's just like all these ridiculous things. You're like, guys, there's nothing to be scared about. But you know, the caveat to that is always yet. It's only gonna get better, I think. I don't know, maybe at some point it'll reach some limit where it can't do anything else or learn anything else or improve in a certain way, and then we'll all be saved. I like AI when it's applied for things that are useful. I think it's when it's applied for things that are just like ridiculous and eye-rolly. I don't know, like people using AI to like write emails and stuff. It's like, dude, it's not even you talking anymore if you do that. It takes the whole human element out of it. Everything starts to sound the same. I hate that kind of stuff. Like using it where it wasn't needed before. But if AI is doing things that couldn't be done before, like I think it's awesome. Like autonomous cars, you know, like ATC, like using AI to generate, you know, missions in a flight sim, and it can do it better than humans ever could at a way higher scale, way faster, with more variety, with all the information you feed it about every airport in the world, you know, and they're using that so we get more variety every single day because of it, or, you know, or for things like Beyond ATC, like, well, hello there, email reader. You are in for an extravagant read.
07, November 6063, Echo.
Oh, man. 95% of it's marketing. Yeah, it's the whole new... It's the same thing that happens, like, every 5 years or whatever. It's like, ooh, Web3, blah, blah, blah. Buy my course. AI, hire me. Buy my course. AI, blah, 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 AI. NFT, blah, blah, blah. Buy my NFT. All those cases, it's just people scamming you. Yeah, you have to edit it so much, you may as well write it in the first place. Yeah. It's good for something, though, right? Like, I've used it just to write, like, hey, tell me the difference between these 5 airplanes, and I only want to know about their seating capacity, their cruise altitude, and, you know, things that you can't find, like, an article on, or you'd have to go to 5 different sources to compile it yourself, right? Or 5 or 10 different Wikipedia articles and look up each data point. For that stuff, it's incredible. But things that are supposed to sound human, you know, and be human-like, and like art, for example, or like music and writing, like the things that humans are creative to do, or, you know, need to sound like humans, all of it sucks. AI music sucks. AI art sucks. AI writing sucks. It's good to do things that computers are good at. Compiling data for you, analyzing data, cracking unsolved mystery hieroglyphics or whatever, like, you know, secret codes, like stuff, you know, figuring out like, you know, cures for cancer, whatever. Like, yes, AI power for all that stuff. Let it run on the 5090 and figure it out for us, please, because we can't do it fast enough. All of that stuff's wonderful, but we just need to treat AI like it's good for what computers can do, because that's the only stuff that's good. Anything creative or like supposed to sound like, or like act like a real human, like, It's funny, I realize I'm saying that as Beyond ATC is talking, but but for like real world stuff, like it's a video game, right? Like I don't want human AI replaced by AI in real world. Like this is a video game. Yeah, but for real world applications like VIP missions, we've never had charter VIP missions, but we've had the charter private missions, which have the VIP icon, which is super confusing. But the charter private missions got restored like 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? It's like yesterday morning or something. Use it to calculate how many bananas can fit inside different rockets. Thank God it's back. The private charter missions. The options for the Vision Jet? What do you mean? The seating configuration? Beyond ATC isn't AI as it's thinking for itself. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's using AI for like I think the speech recognition, right? And the voice generation. But yeah, it's still kind of scripted though, right? It's more like just, yeah, maybe it's not AI technically. Yeah, once they're it's the LLM, but yeah, it is. All right, right 1905.
Heading 1905, November 6063.
That's why it's more stable though, so. Alright, we're pretty much going direct. Oh, I don't have the track vector on, do I? Alright, soon we're going to be pretty much direct PK004. So I'm going to hit direct to that so we get some info here. We're about to be at 7,000 feet. Our next altitude, PK001. Wait, why is this? Yeah, okay, we're good. No, we're not. Wait, what? Runway 07. Oh, I have 25 pulled up. Wait, 07. 07. Did they tell me 07? Yeah, they told me 07. How did I get 25? Wait, what? I clicked 7. Oh my God, this thing is driving me crazy. I had clicked 7. I don't understand. All right. There we go. All right. Are the minimums still the same? 413. Did it change the chart? I'm so confused. I need an instant replay. Minimum's 413. Okay. All right, we're gonna need to get lower soon here. We need to go down to 1750, dude. Descend to 4,000. It's not reminding me like, hey, you're not descending. All right, let me slow down to buy us some time. We're getting down to like 170. All right, he's gonna give us a left turn to intercept the final approach course.
November 6063, yeah. Echo turn left, heading 180, descend to 3,000 feet.
180,
Turn
3,000.
left, heading 180, descend to 3,000 feet. November 6063 Echo.
All right, we're diving.
November 6063, Echo 3 miles from PAC 004, turn left, heading 115, maintain 2,200 feet until established. Cleared RNAV Whiskey, runway 07.
All right, 115, 2200, cleared
Turn
on
left,
Whiskey
heading
07.
115, 2,200 feet until established. Cleared RNAV Whiskey runway 07, November 6063 Echo.
Maybe that's it. All right, so approach, FMS, GP. All right, we're gonna go direct P006. Actually, I'm gonna do activate leg. Yeah, let's do activate leg P006. All right, there we are, and down to 1750 because we were cleared.
November 6063, Echo, no tower services available at Pelotas Airport. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, November 6063 Echo.
Vertical track.
Looks like there's runways everywhere. Is it over here? Some like, it looks like there's some over there. They're everywhere. All right, left turn. There's no tower, so. My LOD? Actually, I don't know. Is it on 150 maybe? Yeah, 150, 125 for terrain, and I have trees at high and the rest at ultra. Trees are a VRAM killer, I think. All right, approach mode's on. We got GP. Let's check our go around. Go around is 4,000. All right, 4,000. All right, let's disconnect auto throttle and autopilot. We got a 15 knot crosswind from the right. Nice. All right, auto throttle's off, autopilot's off. We still got the approach in there with the FMS and glide path, so we can just follow the flight director while we slow down. And it's an LNAV VNAV approach, so we got decent vertical guidance down to 413. 1,200 feet above the ground right now. Alright, let's get gear down. And we're under 190, so flaps 1. Let's get that music off. To start ranting. Ah! Alright, 2 miles until the runway. 9-knot crosswind, 7-knot headwind. Alright, let's get flaps full.
500.
Alright, we got minimums coming up.
Minimums.
12-knot headwind, so I don't want to go too slow. Oh. This is a crosswind, 17-knot crosswind. I'm right on the glide path. Oof. Oh my god, the crosswind is insane. Oh my god, I can't stop floating. Oh. Oh. Ah. I like how the crosswind goes from 11 knots to almost double that in like half a mile. It's just such a Microsoft thing every time. Oh, God. It will never not be a tornado on final if there's wind. Ugh. Oh, there's a balloon here. What's up, Campbell? Campbell Farms remembers. Man, that was a lot of wind. Standard! Oh, nice. He's going for a grass landing. I assume that was on purpose. Unlike my float. You buttered a landing 2 days ago. You wanted to send it to Discord. Oh, couldn't capture it. Oh, did you have a problem with like the NVIDIA software or something? Ooh, versus coming in. Too many bumps. I mean, with the plane you're in, it makes sense to land on the grass. Mustard Cat, this way. Meet us at the parking lot. I get to the parking so I can watch Versa land. You found a mayo packet? Good night. What? See a blah? Oops, sorry, sir. Whoa, the heck? Oh, he's in the Honda Jet. Wait, that's not the Honda Jet. The heck, I have the Honda Jet. Why does this always happen? I literally own the Honda Jet. Isn't the HA420 the Honda Jet?
Tom 8016, contact Montevideo Center 126.3, bye-bye.
What's it showing?
Contact Montevideo Center 126.3, Tom 8016.
Dom. Neofly had an in-game EFB? Yes. They used to have their own app, I think, that was in the toolbar.
Curitiba Center, Goal 7684, flight level 360.
I mean, I used it. It didn't really offer me anything that I needed that I didn't already have, so I uninstalled it.
Curitiba Center, radar contact.
Like, it was nice to see the desired payload or whatever, but that's all it really helped me with. I could just tab out for it. So it wasn't, yeah, it just doesn't seem crucial to me. If something is not, like, insanely useful, I just uninstall it. Like, I have enough tools to give me maps and stuff like that, so. I forgot to even tell ATC we were established on final. I've gotten way too lazy. It's getting a little embarrassing. All right, wear and tear, 96.7 reputation. Wonder what I got dinged for. Not sure. All right, 54.3K. I want to get, before I go up to the US to participate in the virtual airline, at least with this, yeah, maybe I'll hire an employee and rent another plane and ferry it up there to start contributing to the VA. Our home base to start is Davenport, but we can make as many bases as we want. And right now, everybody just needs to use their own planes. So do I lease? What do I want to lease for the VA? Let me look at Davenport and see how big the runway is. I might want to do like the longitude or something if I can afford it. I don't know how much it is to lease. So Davenport runways are how long? It only shows me the altitude, not the length. So we can look on Sky Vector. 5,500 feet and 4,000 feet. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to rent another plane and put it up there so I can keep flying around the world with this one. You resolved your new fly crash issue when using voices? The voices were crashing NewFly? NeoFly? NewFly. NeoSky plus NeoFly plus NewSky equals NewFly. That's what's messing me up with the names is NeoFly, NewSky. Because we've been using NewSky for like 6 months and now NeoFly is back in my life. Oh, Jewel just landed? In the A380? I didn't even see him coming somehow. My God, it's beautiful. How is it working well in Flight Sim 24, Jewel? I have not tried it yet. Maybe I should switch things up and try it. Like try it tomorrow. There's a few bugs that flew better than in 2020? That's surprising. Damn, maybe I should try it tomorrow. I haven't flown the fly-by-wire A380. Oh, you're in the Orca? What? I have the Orca skin installed. I don't understand. I have all of our liveries installed. How am I not seeing the Orca? You know what it is? It's FSLTL, isn't it? Is it FSLTL messing with deliveries? That might be it. I bet if I get close, it's going to say FSLTL A380. Yeah, we're on USA West. Nice. That's a Couch Captain's taxi right there. A380 on the grass. Oh, God. Everyone run for your lives. Holy. It really humbles you, doesn't it? Bros ingested. Yeah, this looks like an FSLTL model. I mean, look at the tires. It's very FPS friendly looking. I think that's it. So how do I use Beyond ATC and see our own? Couch Orca? Yeah, I think it's FSLTL is what's messing with it, I'm pretty sure. I think it's using the FSLTL model. So it's overriding the model and therefore delivery as well. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go eat some food and watch the fire report. It is going crazy right now. Yeah, oh my God, there's a new fire. Dude, is somebody setting all these fires? Like, this is getting a little crazy. The fires, like, they're pretty far away from where the existing fires are. I don't know, dude. This is not good. This is a little sus. You think embers are flying that far? I don't know. I mean, it probably is, but like all of LA is under red flag warning again. Some of them went away and now the warnings are all back. Oh, I should probably pack just in case. It's like spreading a lot. All right, guys. GG's. Thanks for flying along, guys. Good to see you in person, Rich. Wow. I like your jacket. Very nice. Very nice hoodie. What's up, Jewel? Good to see you again, Jewel. We'll definitely look after ourselves, not to worry. Pack your car, yeah. Will do. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Ben, thanks for the super chats earlier. Tony, thanks for rejoining Couch Captains for 2 months. Congratulations on the new chair. And Ian for the $5 super chat. Much appreciated, guys, as always. I'll, if we're still here and the power's on and we're not evacuated, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Fire's got nothing on you. All right, have fun. We can talk more VA stuff on the Discord, but maybe I'll try a flight tonight off stream on the VA for the OnAir VA and see how it goes. Yes, fill up the car with gas. That's a good idea. Absolutely. All right, guys. GG's. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Keep you guys posted on the... I'll keep you guys posted on the Discord if anything happens. All right, guys. Good night. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Bork Bork. I'll say hi to the Bork Bork. All right, have a good one, guys. Thanks again. Peace.